Hey, everybody. We're Dicey Decisions. And this is our Twist of Fate campaign.
We are twisted.
Nuts.
There we go.
He gave you the
Sorry,
pause.
I was reading. I was reading. I'm sorry.
He knew, and you let him down.
Beanish.
Tell me something new, okay? I'm a constant disappointment.
You are not. However, we are Twist of Fate, or this is our Twist of Fate campaign. We're playing through Turn of Fortune's Wheel from the Planescape set with Book of Many Things content mixed in the cauldron as I stir it up going into Vecna's Eve of Ruin, taking this campaign all the way out to level 20. However, at the end of last episode, our players got to level up to level 10, which is where we currently are now, as they were in the Outlands in Dendratus, had finally found the rogue Modron named Rome, and were able to gather some information from Rome, who accused the Fortune's Wheel owner, Shemeska, of doing something nefarious with the deck of many things that you have been collecting cards from, and said they had seen prisoners, including prisoners that looked somewhat like y'all, in some sort of strange prison that she has, as well as has imprisoned some Modrons that she was using to mess with the multiverse. So they had come upon Dendratus, which was a Romani town at the base of the spire, and had made their way back through the spire, or down the spire, back to this village in hopes to make their way to the portal there that led back up to Sigil, that their Romani guide would take them to. The guide was sent to capture Rome and bring Rome back to the Lady of Pain. And in a series of subterfugal ruses from our resident bard, the Romani believed that Kaelin would take their side if anything were to get rough and tumble, and decided to also gather a couple other Romani guards to assist as they approached the area of the portal. As is wont to do, chaos ensued. There were halfling and goblins dressed as Rome. One of our own party members used a spell to look like Rome. And after much confusion, Asol decided to take matters into his own hands, reached out into what appeared to be empty space, and ripped open a portal and yelled at everybody to run through it. And that's right where we left off. So I have two questions before we start. Number one, did we switch cards with Rome? I didn't track that information last time. I think we had put some things in the party sheet, maybe.
Yes, we do not currently have the whole deck. Some of them were left in our fortress. Specifically,
Quinn took the comet.
Yeah.
Quinn took the comet.
Right, which is the card Rome had.
And
but it looks like the moon card and the talons card are in the party sheet, so those two are left with Rome, and you had left Rome behind in the Walking Fortress.
Yes.
Which is currently hidden to scrying.
Gotcha. Second question, and this one is one everyone has to answer. Do you follow a soul through the portal?
Oh, yes.
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 Okay. I had to get that confirmation from everyone. Asol, you have control of this portal. You ripped it open. Does that mean it stays open? or can you shut it?
I certainly believe I can attempt to shut it. Let me double check my.
I forget what this feature does.
Yeah. Successful check. You can force the portal open. Yeah, so I can attempt to shut it. As soon as I fail to crack a portal, either opening or shutting it, I take psychic damage.
Loving that. Go ahead.
I can't use that feature until I finish a long rest.
Got it. So you currently can try to shut this one right now as you watch all of your friends pop through. Mm-hmm. First, roll me a d6.
Starting hot with a 6.
Okay. This portal that you have ripped open, you find yourself in some sort of...
Before you keep reading, I have a thing that I can do for him.
Okay.
Hold on, I just want to make sure.
This hasn't been a skill check yet. This is not a skill check yet.
Oh, what did you roll?
I had him roll just a d6 to see where the portal opened up.
Okay.
Right in the Lady of Pain's main chambers.
In her bathroom.
Hell yeah.
Now, I know that sounds bad.
But imagine what one was.
I'm thinking with our DM's response of a chuckle that maybe 6 is on the poor roll end.
Either of the extremes are actually very scary because it could be bad either direction.
Yeah, I don't know if there is a good place for us to turn up right now, besides maybe back in the morgue.
As you look around in your surroundings in this moment, as your friends are popping through, give me a history check, a soul, just a soul, with advantage.
With advantage, I can click that button. History for a soul, double 12s on the dice for a total of 13.
All right, you do recognize this place. You're in a tunnel that's slightly curved, and this is known as the Loop. It is a tunnel somewhere in Undersigil that has portals all in it. There are portals all strewn through this place. However, this is literally a tunnel that walks in a loop. There's no physical way out of it.
Fun.
Uh-oh.
And everybody comes through. Now you can choose to shut that portal if you wish. I just wanted you to realize where you were before you made the choice. Do you want to shut it or not?
So we're in a Scooby-Doo hallway that we're going to run in and out of portals?
Kind of, yes.
Okay.
I'm here for it.
Okay.
You shut it. Or attempt to shut it.
Acetylus is right behind us.
I got the impression that they were kind of following us.
Yes.
I think I would attempt to close it.
Okay.
I will give myself guidance before I do so. So if 6 seconds matters, something will happen within the next 6 seconds while I do this. If I have more than 6 seconds.
Yeah, you can attempt to shut it if that's what you want.
Yeah. Natural 20 plus 3 for a total of 28.
That's what
Yeah.
we're talking about.
So you literally just grab it, push it back together, and the portal shuts behind you. Now, for your friends, he literally used his hands. No gate key, no incantation. He literally reached into space and ripped open a portal, and then reached back and with the same bare hands just shut it.
A soul is scary.
swoon?
Could you do that? Could you do that the
It's so
whole
funny.
time?
Yes, it just was never relevant. Anyway, we have 1 hour where this portal will be harder for them to get through. Above the board, I have disabled all portal keys for 1 hour unless they make a Arcana check DC 20 to open it.
That's pretty good.
Alrighty then.
How do you
But where do we
that?
go now?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are what looks to be a slightly curved, dingy hallway.
You're the portal guy. How do we know what we're doing here?
Slight problem.
Don't like that word.
Light? Okay,
I
major problem.
still don't have my memory.
Ah, yes.
But elephants never forget.
Wow, you can't. I don't think
Well-
you can call him an elephant. That's his word.
As Soul is going to start walking down these hallways and really trying to jog his memory.
Okay, so you're actively pushing on your memory. All right, give me a history check again.
Another history check. Less good. It's only an 8.
You are struggling with knowing how to figure. You do know though, like the last history check told you, this place is full of portals. You don't see them,
No, exactly.
but you know that they exist here. So, but other than that, you're not sure.
Yeah. I will. What a time! What a time! What a time!
While he's taking a minute doing this, I will ritually cast Rary's telepathic bond, targeting all of us.
Ooh,
Ooh,
good
smart.
spell.
Very good.
And
spell.
I will go in one direction so I can still see the group, but I can also see down the hall. I'll take like
For our viewers,
on guard for one end.
Rary's telepathic bond. You forge a telepathic link among up to 8 willing creatures of your choice within range, psychically linking each of those creatures to all others for the duration. Until the spell ends, targets can communicate telepathically through the bond whether or not they share language. Possible over any distance, though it can extend to other planes of existence. So if we end up on a different plane, then we won't talk.
A very real threat.
Yeah.
Credible possibility in this campaign.
Also worth noting, material components are 2 eggs. A soul is kind of going to it's what I can do. Basically walk his fingers in the air until he feels a tug on a portal. Because I can't detect any more portals today. That ability is only once per day.
Oh, so you're just trying to open a portal.
Open
I could
any
cast
portal,
detect magic.
you would be blinded.
Well,
I feel like casting detect magic in a room full of portals.
Would at least give me the auras of where they are.
True.
And Scott, just for edification, I plan on casting telepathic bond every day. So if I forget to say it,
Fair
we're
enough.
telepathic bonding. It's a 1-minute ritual in the beginning of the day. Doesn't take a spell slot.
Right.
So
Great.
in case I forget, we're telepathically bonded forever.
Notable, it is actually only
Forever.
1 hour duration, not 8 hours.
So, Calstrick, you walked off in one direction, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're walking for what feels like 30 minutes down the hallway.
I wanted to still keep my friends in sight in one direction.
Okay,
It's
so
a
you
circle,
keep
isn't it?
it's a slightly curved hallway. So like eventually they'll be out of sight because of the curve.
Right. So I'm going to stop. I just want to like hold one end in case anything's coming. I will
Gotcha.
see it or hear
I
it
look
first.
out.
Okay, I got you. I thought you were trying to go around to see the front of them.
No, I am.
Okay.
I imagine this is a much bigger curve than I want to run off alone through.
Okay. So, make a roll to see if you open a portal.
Just what?
Corin. No,
This
Corin.
game-
Him. Whew.
Yeah. I saw you. You said I'm just going to reach out and try to open a portal if there is one.
Yep. This attempt is looking at a 17.
Which is a failure, right?
I can.
Oh, go ahead.
I will use my flash of genius to give you +5.
So that would make it, right? Because it was a DC
Correct.
20. All right. Roll me another D6.
Amazing.
Don't worry, guys. I got 3 more of those.
4.
You just fit the portal open?
I keep
there was some
Lorelai
good
keeps having to like
play.
Lorelai keeps having to like grab his hand like no, like this.
The first time was raw because I knew where it was.
Okay, is that
I
just
didn't-
how we're describing it?
Not a good enough reason to say raw.
Disgusting.
Was it moist?
Oh,
No,
fun.
it was raw.
I had to have been voice because Lorelai keeps having to readjust his hand.
Lorelai the human lube.
Disgusting.
Ew.
We never did figure out how to remove that curse. I guess Quinn's working.
So
on
you
it.
open a portal and step through.
I will peek my head through.
You poke your head through. You look and you see a nasty, filthy river on its banks. You see there is a what looks to be a cavernous entryway next to the river, made entirely of bones. And sitting there is an old human male dressed in completely black robes with a scraggly beard that's kind of patchy. And he's just sitting there and he looks up at you and he goes, "So, secrets you wish, hey? Come, get your secrets."
More secrets. Okay.
I think we're in the wrong place.
While my head is poked through, I am going to try and telepathically communicate with my party.
You can.
I need
You
to stay
can.
on Sigil. I need to stay on Sigil, damn it.
you, you can communicate with them.
Clever.
Yeah, that's worth an inspiration, Corin. That was smart.
Thank you.
I'll give you some heroic inspiration for that.
I will let them know there's a man here asking for secrets, and I think we should follow.
Yeah, of course.
Mainly to get out of that circle that anyone could show up in at any time. And we're stuck in there.
Oh, so go in?
Go in, yeah.
Am I gonna get cool eyes?
No clue. I'll step through.
I will too.
All of you can make me history checks in this moment.
$25.
Oh my god. You always roll better than me. 21.
11.
Fantasy grounds is being weird. History check.
3 for Corin. Or Assault.
25.
Hey.
So,
Go
Kaylin,
fuck yourselves.
Gil, and Lorelai, you beat the DC 20 to figure out where you were. You recognize this as the lower ward of Sigil. You passed through here. This is like the industrial district of it. So you see lots of the factories with smokes coming from it. You were at the foundry way back when and asking questions about this. Miller, this was before you joined, but old Gil was there, so your character would have memory of it. And actually, it was Gil that went in there asking questions at the foundry.
I remember
Looking
this like it was yesterday.
So, anyhow, you did make it. So you guys do have a kind of a knowledge that you are still in Sigil at this point, and that you would be located in the lower ward district, which means that you just were in, and you knew that the loop exists in under Sigil. So both times you've opened portals, they've been in Sigil.
Yes.
You know, just to make
So,
sure you
Scott,
understood that.
So I'm in the right headspace. Are we hypo-negative, Rammstein, or Prodigy feeling industrial?
Say Prodigy.
I don't know that I know all of those references.
And I'm disappointed in you.
Say Prodigy.
If it
Say
makes you feel any
Prodigy.
better, I didn't know any of them.
Wow. I
You
need to
don't know
sign
that-
off.
At least Du Hast.
Du hast.
Let me see if I can pull you up a picture. How's that? Will that help?
That'll work. And I can
Of
tell you.
Rammstein?
I could pull up a picture of Rammstein.
No, I mean,
But
And
only
hypo-negative.
only if they're in the fat suits.
Yeah. What about Gwar?
Completely different feel.
I was just going for
Good
crazy.
for.
Been to that concert. Will never go again.
Oh no, never went. Don't plan on it.
I see.
A three-eyed prehensile penis spit blood on me.
That sounds like
Sorry,
a great
what?
time.
And I like it.
Don't
Why are
kink
you
shame.
complaining?
Gwar. Oh, Gwar. Yeah.
After setting both George W. Bush and Osama bin Laden on fire on
Yep.
stage.
Sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? That
There's a
sounds like
picture.
great.
Yep, Prodigy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back my bitch up.
So-
We were in
Diesel power.
under Stigl
Wow.
when we went through
When you fought the cakers.
That's what I was
Ah.
wondering. Okay, I remember.
and went to the casino for the first time.
Correct.
Oh, so we're in the right place.
Yes,
You got
chef.
taken through the
By a
under Sigil
doppelganger.
by to get you to Fortune's Wheel, which is you know now because you've left there normally, is in the ladies' ward.
Yes.
You are currently in the lower ward.
Mhm.
I'm
You
gonna
feel the
reach
need
out to Asol and say, this is probably for the best, but hold on, I gotta make sure. Target can't be targeted or perceived. Oh no, this would turn off rarities. Never mind. I'm not gonna hit you with non-detection. Because then you become immune to divination spells.
Oops.
You know you're actually one ward away from the ladies' ward. Like it's not far from you. And
we
Fortune's
feel the
Wheel
need-
is actually Fortune's Wheel is on this side of that ward, so you wouldn't even have to go through all of the ladies' ward to get to Fortune's Wheel from here, if you choose.
Do we feel the
Where
need to
are
keep
we?
this portal open or closed?
I don't think it really matters, honestly. If it's
It'll
just
close on
leading
its
back,
own, right?
if it's just
Oh.
leading
In an
back to
hour.
that circle,
As soon as you went through the first portal, Quinn started glitching, but he's with you glitching. So
freak.
forgot to say that part.
Old timer, can you show us where the ladies' ward is?
Oh.
That's not a secret. I want to tell you secrets.
I'll tell you secrets.
Is there a secret entrance to the ladies' ward?
I'll pay you for your secrets.
In
Guys,
what?
Guys.
Bora, take care.
Shh.
I will
okay.
give you a full gold piece for a secret.
Last time I
Yeah.
confessed my love for... Is there a secret
4.
entrance into the ladies' ward?
Wait, you gotta finish the secret now.
It's a secret. He can't.
But it's.
Well,
I'll give you a gold piece for that secret.
Not worth it.
This is bullshit.
I want your secrets. Tell me them. You
Hey,
must.
bye.
I don't even remember my secrets.
The one secret I will give you, and I'm going to lean down. It was actually only 2 years. All of the aging is fake. And I just stand up and walk away.
And he says, I don't believe you.
I was lying. That was my secret.
During this, I'm going to heal myself because I am still damaged from last session. And I just want to start rolling some dice. You may continue.
That's fine.
Before we share secrets, who are you?
I am known as the Master of Bones.
Oh.
Can I history check that?
Sure.
Why are you?
That's an
What's up?
18 on the Master of Bones.
Yes, you know that these caverns are his home, and they are made of bones of various humanoids. And he's got skulls lining the wall of these caverns that he charges money to people to cast Speak with Dead on the skulls to tell information that they knew in life. And actually, you know his real name with that history check. You know that he goes by Lothar the Old. Is his actual name.
So in my head, I will telepathically tell all my allies this information, that he is Lothar the Old. You can speak with dead to these bones, but I don't think we really have time to fool around. At any moment, the Lady of Pain is going to show up and rip us open like Acehole ripped open those portals.
After
says-
a soul,
Go ahead.
after a soul is done healing himself, he will turn to everyone and say, I think we should get a move on. We need to clear our names and kind of figure out what is happening.
He looks. The old man looks you over as you're saying all this to your friend, or I imagine that's telepathically. So he just interrupts you, and he's looking you over, and he goes, "You have lots of equipment and gear and such. You wouldn't happen to have any skulls for sale in those bags of yours, huh?"
I glance over at Gil just quickly.
If I had one, I wouldn't give it.
Why not?
It's
I
mine.
pay good coin.
How much?
Well, it depends. What do they know in life? I would have to test it.
Well,
Some lowly goblin that only lived 13 years and didn't really get around much isn't worth as much as, say, a traveler from the astral plane or some such.
that's where you are wrong, Lord of Bones. Every bone has a story. I would not know how to make goblin waffles if it were not for the fact that I would find one's head on the floor. Everything is valuable.
I
don't have
hear-
time, though.
Are goblin waffles a delicacy?
No, they're very bad. It's also what they refer to when they stamp their foot in shit.
Then why would you want the recipe?
Because it's funny.
I have heard that goblins make one hell of an apple pie, though.
Oh. That doesn't
Like the
make
best
much
apple pie you've
sense.
ever had. It didn't make much
Really?
sense to me either.
She speaks the truth.
Interesting. I'll have to
Anyways.
research that. I like apple pie.
Yeah.
That's one
I
gold piece,
hate
please.
to-
That was a secret. I haven't told anybody that.
He fishes into his coin purse and he hands you a gold coin.
Thank you.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we do need to be going, sir.
I got my gold piece. I'm ready to go.
Let's bounce.
If we find any skulls, we know who to talk to.
Excellent. Bring them to me.
I pull out a Kenku skull and it goes, Kendo! I just butts off with the rest of the group.
Lord of Bones, Master of Bones.
Yes.
Could I convince you that you never saw us?
Yes. And he holds his hand out.
I give him back his gold piece.
He palms it.
Guess it's a secret.
And he,
A secret for a secret. It's an even trade.
and he just kind of slinks back into the cave a little bit.
I hold my hand out to Kaylin for a high five.
Alan looks awkward and he reaches in and puts a gold piece in the upturned hand.
No, I don't want it.
Oh,
Okay. This is sufficiently awkward. I'm gonna go now.
Let's go.
Lead the way, Soul.
All right, so
yes.
now you're headed through part of this ward into the next. How are you traveling?
by feet.
We're in the underward.
No, you're in the lower ward
Or-
now,
or lower
not
ward,
the
sorry.
underside.
Yeah.
I mean, as stealthily as possible.
What spells do
I have the spell that we cannot. It would be very difficult to see us.
That's probably good.
Yeah.
Then you must stay near me for the spell to stay in effect.
Okie dokie.
And I'll cast Pass Without a. I will cast Pass Without a Trace.
All right.
Sneaky.
Yeah, I think we just need to try and
Quickly and silently straight for the casino.
yeah.
Yeah, we need to get out of here.
I'm for it.
All right. So you're trying to avoid notice.
Yes.
Okay. Then I guess I would take stealth checks with whatever bonus you're getting from your spell if you're all staying within range of Callistrep.
Just to be clear, let me check that it's still plus 10.
Yeah.
And not
Yep,
something
plus
new.
10 to your stealth check.
I got a dirty, stinky little 20.
Is there a way
Oh.
to add plus 10 before we'll just like click plus 5 twice or something?
You can
You
scroll
can
up where it says
scroll,
modifier.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't do that.
I
It's
see.
okay.
30.
I didn't either, so
24.
it's 27.
21 for a soul.
Sneaky old man. 18.
So 18, 24, 20. Oh, is that 21 and 31? A soul?
No, that's a 21 total. I
Okay.
added that plus 10.
Gotcha. A 30 for Kalen.
27.
Vora, you 27
27 for
and
Vora.
20. All right. Yeah, you guys avoid notice as you travel through the ward. Not a problem.
During this, I want to be talking about
Yeah.
what our plan is when we
In
get to
the-
the casino.
Absolutely. Feel free. Go ahead. Because you're able to make it through. This was only a single check to get there. It's not far.
Are we going in guns blazing, or are we going in claiming success over finding Rome
If
The gun.
with a gun?
Wands blazing.
He said, "What's a gun?"
What's a gun?
Oh, what's a gun? If I remember correctly, in one of my travels to Eberron, there was these outer machines.
Well done.
mechanisms.
Do
whichever
they
method-
often catch fire?
Weirdly enough, yes. I don't know why they used them.
So, what you're asking is if we're gonna go in and explode?
I'm
If
asking,
Quinn was here, I would say yes.
Quinn's shaking his head yes.
well, unfortunately, we haven't solved that issue, which is still an issue. So,
The gun issue?
no, the glitching.
I don't think
issue.
that's ever going to be solved. Not with the lobbyists.
God damn it.
Too soon.
Ooh, too soon. Hearts,
Uh-huh.
hearts to our friends in Tallahassee.
Much love to Tallahassee.
So, on that note,
We could try and talk our way in, but I believe that as soon as Shemeska sees that we're there, I believe her guns will be on fire.
I partially am for getting in and getting out on our own, as we do have the tools to get in unnoticed. I'm of the opinion someone who can open portals, the ability to go through whichever wall we want, stealth of the highest degree. I think we can go in on our own and find that back entrance.
It's worth
There's
a
also-
try.
There's a slight
7
issue.
prisoners of us and an unknown number of Modrons, all of which are being held prisoners somewhere.
Also, they're more than likely being held prisoner in this secret room. I pull out the key, the portal key.
Maybe we try to find the secret room. Let's
I'm-
avoid Shemeska.
If I'm not mistaken, is at the top of the staircase in the middle of the casino.
We could be very stealthy.
We could wear disguises.
That's
Um,
also true.
we beat the shit out of a dragon once. I think we're fine.
Yeah, I punched it.
We could just gun it, like really fast, like break through the wall and just beeline it for that portal.
Or
I think we should
hear me out.
confirm where this portal goes.
Hear me out. Shemeska doesn't know that we're onto her. Necessarily.
Unless she's been spying on us.
Well, yes. Based on the information I presently have,
Yes.
which now includes exploding guns, Shemeska presently thinks that we have Rome. Or obtained Rome. So, walking into the casino may not be an issue.
I'm not worried about walking in. I'm worried about getting where we need to go.
I think there's too many unknown variables to get to that point in the plan.
Doesn't it make sense to just try and not cause a fuss and take a
Just
little
go?
extra time
Yeah.
to sneak around and not announce our presence?
Guys, I think I have the solution. It's 3 letters.
Run.
Lie. I will
Hmm.
lie to everyone.
As long as I don't have to lie. I'm not very good at
Yes.
it.
You must do the speaking then.
It's a very good idea. Another plan is, so do you have any more of that dust you used back in the fortress?
Oh no, that is all I had.
Well,
Eh?
Bubkus. I remember becoming invisible for a moment. Could have been useful.
Well, let's go in and see what happens, and we'll try and talk our way up into Shemeska's VIP, and then from there, we make our guns explode.
Backup
Wait, so
plan for-
are we continuing to be stealthy when we get into the casino?
No.
If not, I'm going to pull out a cat.
I don't
I
think
think-
so. I think once we get into the casino,
How are those
Well, we
related?
I hold up a gray bag. I have hopefully a cat in here.
Does it go ring when you shake the bag?
It's a really big cat.
Schrodinger's bag.
not Schrodinger's bag.
And you do know that the platinum coin that you have is. You were told that this is how you get into the high roller rooms that are through a portal in the.
What if we go and just flash the coin at the front desk?
That follows my lie plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. Cool.
Then
What if it
that's
only
what
gets
we do.
one of us
You're
Listen,
all
then
my
we all
bodyguards
into
and
a trench coat.
escorts.
I think we will be accepted as a group, as it were. One thing we should have ready in case they call us on our bullshit entirely is
Quinn?
some method.
It's Quinn.
Well, it would have been.
I think Quinn is plan B in all instances, right?
I
Yes.
mean, look at the glitching mess.
If
Hopefully.
we put a glitching Quinn in a bag of holding, what happened?
Oh no.
Schrodinger's bag of holding.
He's just
Nope.
nope. Hard no. Hard no from the Kender.
Don't find out.
Yeah, let's just flash the platinum, see what happens, try and walk our way into the VIP. And then once we're in the VIP, I imagine the fact that we don't have roam might set off some alarm bells. So be prepared to either run or fight or...
What if we say we couldn't find Rome and we were coming back to ask for help?
Well,
That's a
I
good
don't.
Might-
There's no way of them knowing we have or have not found Rome.
That's
Us
right.
not having Rome isn't a giveaway if we just say we haven't found Rome.
True.
it'd be
Yeah.
a status update to inform how close
Lie.
we've gotten.
Exactly.
Except... Rome took this chip.
Shit.
Oh,
And... Yeah, Shemeska's probably been scrying on this chip.
it's what I was worried about, truthfully. There was a
Luckily-
period of time.
All of this conversation is in our heads.
Correct.
There is
She
also
just sees us sneaking around thinking really hard.
a pocket of about maybe 3-ish months where she was unable to watch us.
Could
That excludes our discovery of Rome, however.
what if
Well,
we
she would have
put-
been watching Rome the entire time.
It's true.
What if we put the chip in the bag of holding? Can she scry on it there?
We don't know that she's scrying on it. I'm just
Well,
throwing ideas
I'm
out
saying
there.
if she was, could she?
Mm.
I could put it in my pants.
And then she'd be scrying on nothing.
Oh.
Oh, ouch.
I'm gonna roll vicious mockery damage. I take 3 self-esteem damage.
Oh.
No, I'm just saying that if we
Oh.
put it in the bag of holding and it kind of blinks out of existence, we've plausible deniability. We don't know what it is. We don't know where it is. What are you talking about?
My concern with that is, if it is this big magical portal key, what if putting it in the bag of holding messes with something and then we can't get in?
That was kind of my question, if anybody thought that might be a problem. I don't
Could be.
I would know that probably wouldn't be a problem.
See, when I hit level 10, my 10th year as a bard, I've opened up all my knowledge to magical secrets, so I'm a lot more versed in wizardly things and clericy things and druidy things.
I don't know anything about those things. That's why I asked you guys.
It's useful information to have.
I think
Worst
It
case,
is.
we start with the lie plan.
yes.
If you want my opinion, our team
Nah.
functions. Our
Fucking got him. Shit on. Go home.
I take you by the shoulder and say, "It is okay. I believe he might be joking."
Oh, I see. I'm a little. What were we talking about? My
You
age
had
is
a
catching
plan.
up with me. Oh,
You
the
had an
plan.
opinion.
Right. I
You had an
forgot.
opinion on this.
What? It probably wasn't important. I can't remember what it was at this point.
Was it other than lying?
No. I think
Right.
it had something to do with pocket dimensions. I don't remember.
Onward.
Then
Yeah, right before we get to like the door of the casino or however we're getting into the casino, as we're like sneaking around these area, I'll pull out a creature from the bag of tricks. So I got to
it a cat?
roll. I have to roll a d8.
To determine what kind of cat it is?
To determine what animal I get. Oh, not a cat at all. Giant badger.
Nice.
That's a big pull. Those are large.
So I. All right. Well, I haven't seen you yet. What should we name it? Gertie. Okay.
Gertie sounds good. What is he supposed to do?
Well, if we get in a fight, he can fight. I think maybe he can dig. I don't know. I don't know much about badgers.
Badgers are
They do little
exceptional
dances.
fighters.
They really like mushrooms.
They're mean.
It has very strong front claws. I bet it could dig very fast. Now,
You know what's
are we at
funny?
the entrance? Are we about to go in?
Thank you. Oh, he's resistant to poison.
Very well could be.
Damn, he has garbage health though.
He's medium sized, which is humongous for a badger, but he's not large.
Right.
It's huge for a badger.
Right. He's a medium sized creature. He's a humanoid sized creature, but
He can burrow for
So-
10 feet, so if we need him to dig through something, he can.
diggy diggy hole.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Are we there?
I
Are we
am
at
a
the
dwarf
front
and I'm
door?
digging a hole. Diggy diggy hole. Diggy diggy hole.
We were. This conversation was all happening on our way there.
On your way to the fortune's wheel. So,
Mm-hmm.
And all
And I pulled
telepathic while we're sneaking.
right.
Yep. And I didn't pull Gertie out until we got to the casino.
Right.
So we're there now. Okay.
So is the plan to head in just the front door as normal and be patrons?
Yep.
Where did
Yep.
we come in and leave from last time? Because
Front
I
door.
feel like we did. Okay.
Mhm.
Feel
So
like
I
they
will
let
take the
us
platinum
back.
chip and I'll dance it across my knuckles as we're walking in.
All right. So you return into the fortune's wheel, the same
Corin's
sign is
glitching.
lit outside.
Oh, that's just with the setting.
Yeah. Is that your
Flavor.
camera, Corin?
It's my camera. I'll fix it.
Okay.
It's themed appropriately.
It is themed appropriately.
I don't think now is when you guys want me to start glitching, guys.
No. Technically, no.
Oh, it got better, guys.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
A soul you're not looking to on.
Kind of what it looks like when.
There we go. Hello.
But the lobby of the Fortunes or Fortune's Wheel is the Dragon Bar, if you remember, with the big dragon head over the bar. And
This is where I
there's a
won
s-
like a 5,000 gold piece potion and then immediately had to use it. It's so depressing.
Well, it did save my life.
there's several tieflings in uniform walking around, look obviously like staff, and one of them catches your twirling of the platinum coin, and they come racing over to you. Good evening, sir. Are you here to head, to the platinum room?
Myself and my entourage are here to indulge.
He looks a little confused. He says, I'm sorry, but everyone must have one of these.
Oh, they won't be gambling. They're here to serve me hand and foot.
Oh, we have staff for that, sir.
Not
We
like
would-
these.
Be a yes
I-
man,
I-
won't you, Benny?
I trust we can provide whatever services you need.
Trust me, you can't. This one? Oh. Had
Who you
Callus
pointing
trick.
at?
Callus trick, that one. He gives the best massage. I can get you one.
Oh, that's unnecessary, sir. However, it is policy. You would have to have a platinum coin for each of them.
Interesting.
Uh,
That's never been a problem before.
telepathically, I say, you can go alone. I can get us to the platinum room.
It's never been
I
a problem before, but I suppose I'll just have to go above your head. Shemeska allows me in all the time.
Persuasion or deception, your choice.
Which one am I proficient in? Neither.
Why do we have you talking?
What card did we
Plus
get
7.
stuck with?
Right.
It's still +7.
I'm half proficient.
Better than my -1.
19.
You see, he's conflicted. He
I
feels
use my
like
12 of the day to make it a dirty 20.
Nice.
all right.
If that changes anything.
Mark it off.
Yep.
He says, I couldn't allow this many, especially a creature like, and he kind of nods at the badger.
Okay. Whew.
And,
The badger can stay out. We don't have to bring Gertie. Gertie is a pet.
My service animal.
I could bend the rules a little and allow you, say, 2 of your friends to go with you.
Okay, so telepathically, Asol, you can get the rest of us to us?
Yeah, I should be able to.
Great, I will bring my masseurs, and I'll motion to Vora and Callister.
All right,
Okay.
fair enough.
Good choices.
So he sends you into the casino as if he expects you to know where to go. Because you were talking like you'd been here before.
Mm-hmm.
So he sends you
I'm
into the
going to
casino.
look for a center staircase and walk up it.
Yeah, you do find a circular staircase that ends at the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
And I'm just going to keep walking.
Okay.
Treat it like Harry Potter.
Okay.
Ugh.
So, as you get there with the coin in your hand, it does open, and the staircase continues up. So, do you immediately follow behind the 2 of you?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay. What are the
Lockstep.
rest of you doing? We'll pause there for a second.
Telepathically to Gil, you can make us invisible, right?
Let me check.
Please, please.
Oh,
There's a
shit.
reason I think I asked if you had the dust earlier.
So, glitching Quinn goes, God damn it.
Let's see. Let's take a look here. I've got Tensor's floating disc. I've got spider climb. Can do. Oh, you can already walk on the ceiling.
I have this.
I can find.
There's
any
what, 3 of
object.
us? Is there
4
3 of
if
us?
Yes,
Quinn.
Quinn doesn't count because of the glitching. And
Shut
I
that
picture
one
this
up.
bumbling old, like wizardly
Okay.
looking dude, like rifling through his pockets and his robes. I've got.
Guess what, guys? I can cast invisibility.
Thank fuck.
On 3 people?
Yeah, I
You
have to
haven't-
cast it at 3rd level.
You'd have to
Oh, wait.
cast it
Is it a
at
3rd
4th.
level?
Fourth.
Oh, fuck. I can only get 2 of us.
Hold on. I know. Get you two. I can give you a second to look through my spells.
I can
Again.
blow the place up.
No, 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 no,
Yeah,
no.
Look at
that's
us
what I'm looking
upstairs.
at.
Hold on. We have the bag of holding out here.
No.
Bag of
Quinn has the bag of
holding.
holding, I'm pretty sure.
Well,
He's like,
grab.
Suck it, bitch!
no, you can't get it.
Let me just give
You
me
know, that crazy card Quinn has would be really useful right now.
I have a horrible idea.
Oh.
How fast can you two... No, that wouldn't work. Here's a really stupid metagame question.
I like
If
this.
They're just all 3 standing in the middle of the lobby, just looking at each other.
Yep.
If you were to cut a chunk of ground, take that chunk of ground and have someone stand on it, cast banishment on them on that ground, and move that ground somewhere, and they reappeared, would that be where they reappeared because it was the ground they left?
D&D
No.
physics.
No, because if you banish a flying creature and you
Right.
build a house, like,
Yeah, that's not how that works.
I could
It's
just
not
minor
Thor's
illusion
hammer.
myself.
I would love to cast a spell on myself. I feel like I should have done this a long time ago, but we're gonna do it.
What else
now.
can I do?
I'm going to cast enhance ability intelligence on myself.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, we walk up there, confident as hell, like they did.
Oh,
Oh,
wait.
well, it helps if we have one of these and I cast minor illusion and
Minor
a platinum chip appears in my hand.
But that won't help the go up the stairs part.
No, it
That's
won't.
why
but
I'm
That's
here.
what he's for, yeah.
Oh. Also, invisibility is
gonna
a 2nd
fist
level
another-
spell now.
He's gonna fist another
Yes.
portal. Yeah, but
So
so you
I
get
can
one
do-
person.
Oh,
one
it's
person
one
in second.
person. Okay, yep. Okay, I can't count.
I can handle the chip. In fact, it might be better if I cast Prestidigitation, actually, because that actually makes the small trinket,
That is true.
if I'm correct. So yeah,
Uh,
I will Prestidigitate a platinum chip that looks just like the one we had. We can go up there confident as day. make our
So the
way in.
platinum chip that you press to digitate, you can't actually physically manifest platinum.
No, it's fake. It's fake as all.
Because then every wizard would be rich, right?
No, it's fake.
It's an illusionary trinket that looks and feels real, but it isn't.
Right. So visual inspection, basic visual inspection, it's real.
any
Close
detail.
visual inspection would be different. So
Also, the guy knows we don't have a
We
coin.
did say we did.
well, that was the
Oh.
That was
that,
the front desk. That's
that was the
desk.
front desk. You guys can go
Okay.
into the regular casino because
Yeah.
that's where they sent them. You know, so the fact that you guys loitered behind is actually good for this story because the 3 of them went where they were going. You guys can anyone can go in the normal casino, which you've already all been in.
After we spend about the 3 minutes sitting here in silence, I'm going to just say out loud, well, we may as well go gamble regularly and walk into the casino.
Yeah, I'll go with
Hell
it.
yeah!
Perfectly fine.
How do we make it to
at
the-
each other?
How do I make it to the top floor? I've won big here.
All right, so
And we're just gonna walk straight up that staircase like we are supposed to be walking up that staircase.
and if you have the visual platinum thing out, no one stops you. However, you're coming up to the ceiling. It's
I'm
not
gonna fist the
changing
portal.
at
Also-
all.
Also,
I saw the portal open once.
No, you
I
weren't
know-
in here. Oh, yes.
Shemeska-
You saw it when
Shemeska-
Shemeska opened it. Yes.
So I'm gonna do my thing.
If this fails, I have a really funny plan. You're just gonna have to back me up.
I'll use Flash of Genius again.
Okay.
Don't like this. How many
Keep
times I have to
moistening
tell
portals.
you?
You need wet hands, Assault.
So you pull the portal open and are able to step through. By the way, the one thing you would have known in that 3 minutes is you were not able to telepathically communicate with them.
Oh.
Heard.
Different.
So when they went through the portal, you lost contact with them.
Oh.
That doesn't shut the spell off permanently. It's just
No.
while you're on different planes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Right. So, hopping back to the first group, you arrive and you are in a room that has a center desk. There is a tiefling behind the desk. It is a circular desk. In this the floor, the desk itself, the walls, kind of a domed ceiling, looks like it might be made completely of bone. Give me a medicine check.
Is this the inside of a skull?
22. I'm rolling hot tonight.
14.
12.
Kaylin, you're in the inside of a skull.
How
A
big did
large,
you say it was?
rather large skull, but you are on
The
the
size of
inside
a
of a
room?
skull. So let me show you.
Oh boy.
We get out of this skull. There's a desk made of bone too.
Let's see. Kaylin is there. Who else is there?
Bora
And
and Calistrick.
Flora is there.
The 3 people not wearing armor and can unarmed attack.
So,
That is a crazy map name.
what does the map name say?
It says Fortune's End. That's all.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Is
So,
that the name of the
That's
casino?
of the- yeah. Well, Fortune's Wheel is the name of the casino.
correct. So you've come through the portal that is currently behind you. The center desk is there. And then you see there are 3 other active portals, the ones to your left, and the bright yellow one to the north is currently inactive. Ah, yes, hello. Welcome to the
Well,
Platinum
howdy, this is my
World.
first time here. Where can I go to make some extra coin?
As you look around, there are 2 hollowed out areas that look out into a vast nebula.
They would be the eyes.
You're looking out the eyes of the skull.
wow.
Sure is a pretty place.
Why, thank you. I am Cole Cook, your concierge.
Would you
Anything
like
I
a
can do to make
massage?
your stay more comfortable, please let me know. I'm not in the market for any massage. Thank you, good sir.
Well, listen here, Cold Cut. I'm here to make monies.
Cole Cook.
Yeah, that's what I said. Cold Cut.
I am not a deli meat, sir.
Not with that attitude, you're not. You know what I'm saying?
Ah, yes.
Right behind him, I'm just gonna mouth, I'm sorry. To the concierge.
Nice. Nice. Well, if you are here to gamble, every wager has to be, you have to use one of your platinum coins. You each should have one, yes?
Oh no, we got special treatment. You see, I am what they call disabled, and these folks are my caretakers. But I know numbers real good, and they think I can make it professionally. I already won all the games downstairs.
Oh, well, you should have a good night up here then. So you know that we have our standard 3 rooms to gamble in. There are different games of chance behind them. Um, each wager, as you are to make it, would be a platinum coin. Now, if you are to wager your coin, sir, and lose it, you would have to come back here to purchase some more.
Oh, that's mighty fine. I won't lose it. Now, I see the 3 portals. What's behind that pink one there?
That's the one in the middle.
That's the far left one, in the middle,
Eternal
between the eyes.
damnation.
So there's pink, red, and yellow.
Well, it's
And then white.
the order on my sheet is white in the bottom.
Oh, I didn't even notice the white one. Yeah, the pink is in the middle next to the red.
So the white,
White,
pink, and red are the 3 that are active right now.
Okay,
I
and
think
the yellow
eyes
one's
are
not
at the
active.
bottom.
Correct. And the greenish one that you just came through, you know where that goes.
Mm-hmm.
And it does shut after you go through. So you're up there talking for a bit, and he says, "Well, you pointed to the pink one." So he says, that one, yes, that is the supertemporal arena."
That sounds fun.
And what about these other ones? Why is the yellow one over here closed? Is that for the bigwigs? Because that's where I should be.
Oh no, these 3 are all for the bigwigs. That, sir, is for staff only.
Where does it go?
To the private area of the casino, sir.
They do gambling in there too? I gotta
I
win
don't-
all the games.
There is no gambling there, sir.
And in case of emergency, since my way out just vanished, do we go out the staff one?
No, you don't want to go there, sir. The only people that go there are people who are caught cheating.
Oh, so it's like the prison, the brig,
Well,
the holding cells.
I wouldn't call it that, but yes, it is the back of house is what we would refer to it as. It's staff
Yeah.
only, you know.
He calls it the doghouse. Now, you said temporal arena?
Yes, the supertemporal arena.
Is that like better than a regular temporal arena?
Well, of course, it is super.
Vora's just looking more and more like uncomfortable.
At this
and-
point in time, the gate opens, and the guy looks at you all.
As Soul steps through first.
Looks like we got some more friends. Some high
Can I help
rollers
you?
today. This
Can
is
I
all
help you?
cut.
My name is Colcook, not Coldcut. And I am at your service. Are you here? Where's your platinum coin?
Ding.
Where are theirs?
I'm holding. Ding, 3 of them.
Oh, very good.
Sir, I need to talk with you, not in the ears of general public.
Me?
Yes. Telepathically, I'm gonna just say, update me.
Kaylin has been trying to get this guy to tell us where everything is, and he's saying a lot of things that are a little embarrassing, and there's a temporal arena thing, and I think that's as far as we got.
Now,
Which one's the prison behind?
The yellow one.
Now, you say super temporal arena. What about this white one over here? It matches my fur, and I think I'm feeling lucky.
Sir, if you do not mind, this is a little more urgent than gambling. Just please, one moment. Look, sir, I turn to the concierge. I have been sent.
Yes, you can see he's a little put out by you cutting the line, as it were, and
Yeah. I have been sent by the lady to come and she needs one of your prisoners.
I'm sorry?
In telepathy. What the?
As Soul turns and just goes, I do not have time to explain which way is the prison. Your entire casino is at risk right now.
Make a deception check.
I believe in you, my friend.
Enhanced ability, intelligence. That is a 9.
Oh no.
He says, I don't think so, but maybe I should call security.
Lorelai's gonna sneak over to him and wave a roofie flower under his nose.
Make me a stealth check for the sneak part.
He's passing that a trace still.
It still is technically. You're within
1
30
hour.
feet of me now.
All right, fair enough. You got your plus 10.
Fuck yeah. Good, because your girl needs it. Oh, your girl didn't need it. 33.
Hey.
I think you've got it.
So you sneak where you want to sneak.
Okay.
Oh, I got to put you guys on the map now. Hold on.
Why don't you explain
walking
to us
up
what a rookie flower is?
forming?
I got
What is
a
the-
flower from Uriel.
She walks up and pretends to like fix her shoe on the desk and just roofies the dude.
Getting the straight Cosby treatment.
Damn.
Yikes.
I've had it in my inventory, and I'm like, damn, when's this gonna come in use?
Right
What does it do?
now.
Right
Cast
now.
sleep?
Who am I missing?
Lorelai.
Lorelai.
Arguably the most important person on the map right now.
There you are.
I do not see a map.
I'm about to share.
Okay.
There's also not a tiefling on it.
I'm about to get the tiefling. Because I didn't need the tiefling till right now.
I can see the map. Wait, can you guys not see
I
the
can
map?
now.
I can see it
I
now.
can now.
He was asking who was missing, and I'm like, how do you know? I don't see anything.
I've been seeing it
Give
this
me a
whole time.
second. There we go.
This is fun.
Let's see. Where's
What
The
is
one
the
and only
roofie
time I'll
flower?
ever root. It
What
puts
does
him.
it do?
Puts him to
Puts
sleep.
him to sleep instantly without a roll or anything?
No, he has to make a roll.
Which
Okay.
is why I have to get the stat block.
Or I could just beat him in the head.
I could just,
I mean-
stunning strike and be done.
Stunning strike only lasts for 6 seconds. Roofie flower.
I'll just do it again.
Throw him out the portal and he could rip it closed.
Just yeet him out.
Oh yeah, is the portal open behind you?
Yes, it is.
All right, fair enough.
I came here very aggressively.
Mhm.
He came out here
We'll-
guns
you know what?
exploding.
You know what? We'll just treat it like those automatic doors at the grocery store. When you're standing too close to them, they just keep opening.
Yeah.
Someone's
Gil,
just got
why
the
isn't
platinum.
working.
Someone's just got the
Gil's just
platinum
back
coin
there.
a little too close.
Gil's just trying to deactivate it with the
They're not working.
digitation coin.
While all of this is happening, Gil is actually going to walk over to the portal everyone came in through, and he's just going to start, like, is there anything around the room other than the desk, like crates or anything like
You
that?
named him Cold Cut.
It's cold cut. It's cold cut.
Just going to put
It's just
a
spelled
B
that
on
way.
break sign in front of the portal.
Oh, that's the actual way it's spelled.
That's
That's
nice.
hilarious.
No, it's not the actual way it's spelled.
Oh,
It's spelled
okay.
COLCOOK, cold cut cook. But I had to just because of this.
That's really funny.
So what are you doing to him? Is there a saving throw here? What is happening?
Yeah, he needs to make a DC 17 Wisdom save.
Oh damn.
Yeah, Shemeska doesn't, or not Shemeska. Oh, what's her
Whiz save?
Lorelai doesn't fuck around with her roofie drugs.
Apparently.
Yeah, he
Get
got he
fucked,
got a
Cold Cut.
6. So what happens to Cold Cut? He fails.
He falls asleep.
He's asleep.
He takes a little nappy.
Immediately after he falls asleep, out loud, not even telepathically, a soul just says, "Country? Really?"
All right. As he falls down and you say that, I need all of you to make
Animal handling.
intelligence checks.
Oh, I like
love
that.
those.
I have advantage.
You currently do.
I do not.
Intelligence check.
14.
Uh,
Give my
Natural 20 for a 21.
Wow, I have a fucking 20 intelligence. I got an 11.
hold on.
Asol, as you see this guy crumple to the ground, you realize that likely the security in a place like this is watching.
No.
Now,
What happened to the live plan?
He was gonna call someone.
Lorelai, I need your help!
I run over.
I'm gonna attempt to shut the portal!
Oh yeah, because then it's just broken.
just an
And
odd
then
remark.
their keys won't work!
I'm gonna try and roll the guy out the portal while they're closing it.
I'm gonna help him.
You're sending the guy down the stairs.
Unconscious.
Yes.
Is that okay?
That's gonna wake him up.
Can I just?
Oh, that's true.
Can I smack him in the face?
Totally.
It's
You can
gonna
do
wake him up.
You all can do all of these things.
No, I mean my special kind of smack him in the face.
It's sounding like we need to roll initiative to see what order these things happen.
I love chaos.
As you start even messing with him, I'm just gonna say, leave him asleep!
Let's go ahead and roll initiative, because these things are happening.
Watch me get this high initiative.
21.
11.
4.
Cracks my neck.
17.
Oh my god, 18.
Natural 1.
Oh
Right,
no.
so
For
Kaylin
6.
is actually first. So Kaylin goes over and picks the guy up off the floor.
Mm-hmm. Walks him over to the portal and sets him down. Not rolls him out. Sets him down at the top of the stairs.
Okay, fair enough. Gil, are you doing anything?
I'm going to use my bonus action to, within all line of sight, see anything invisible. Until my next short or long rest. That's just permanent.
He's gonna find the scrying sensors.
I was about to say, I'm gonna look at the scry spell.
Yep.
Yep.
See invisibility. There's a little orb in the room.
Yep, I just go, let me take a look around really quick.
Yeah, you do see there are 3 orbs, so that the place is completely like every portal is in the view of one of the orbs. Like there's nowhere hidden in this room whatsoever.
Yikes.
Fuck it.
Gil, with his action, is then going to... Well, with his freedom of speaking, he's going to say, they have most definitely seen us in every form of way. And he is then going to do something. I don't have anything that. How big is this room? Could darkness cover all of them or no? They've already fucking seen us at this point. It doesn't matter.
They're gonna come out of the yellow one where we need to go.
Here's a better question: would mold earth work in here, or is the bone not applicable to mold
It's
earth?
not applicable. It's bone.
I'm so useless right now.
Holy shit! If I could cast Speak to Dead right now.
Oh,
That's the great thing. I can't do anything. I will hold my action. Just a cantrip. Fucking
You
firebolt.
can't shoot something if it's threatening you or your friend.
If something threatening shows up, I'll shoot it.
Vora.
I'm gonna hold my action and wait to smack him in the face.
If he comes back in.
If he, yeah. I'm
To
just
wake
gonna
the
be
guy
like,
up, like to hit the guy?
yeah.
She's gonna
Okay.
palm him in the nose and knock him back down.
I'm gonna try stunning strike, if I have to.
Quinn, in glitching, shakes his head. Assault. Closing the portal?
Flash of Genius is a reaction.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, I will attempt to close the portal.
Please roll good, you. Oh.
No.
He's rolled
Yeah.
13 every
Okay.
time.
God damn it. Flash of genius. I've only
All
got
right.
one more of these.
We need one more of these.
Start wetting your hands.
Get some fucking lotion, Jesus.
You are dry. Your skin is flaking.
Is it not working?
So you shut this portal and it is locked for however, what's the hour?
1 hour unless someone makes a DC 20 Arcana check with the portal key.
Got it.
And then they may only be able to make the check once per person or per key. I'll double check. For that,
Illustrate.
the portal doesn't respond to its portal key unless its employee employing the key succeeds at 20 check as an check. So as an action, they can keep trying the portal key.
Fair enough. Calstrick, are you doing anything?
Yes, I'm going to.
I would
Take a
also
look
like
at
to
the-
move to the next portal. I'm so sorry.
Sure, that's fine.
I'd like to take a look at the desk and see if there are buttons that I can identify, open up different portals, or if there's anything on this desk that gives me.
Oh, give me a. Give me a investigation check.
Okie dokie. Good thing I'm great at these. Is that what I'm supposed to say? That's a 2.
So you're looking around. You're not seeing anything with your initial search of the desk.
Okay, then I guess that's my action. I was going to press a button anyway, if you'll allow it.
Press a random button.
Well, there are things,
It's very Han
On-
Solo.
at least in the picture, that look like they may be lined up in the direction of different things. So I was going to press the one aiming at the yellow. If it's even a button, I don't know what it is. It could be a rune.
All right. There does not appear to be anything here on the desk that does that.
I guess that's my turn.
Okay. All right. Lorelei.
All right. Let's see. Because that portal's not active currently. Correct?
Nope.
Correct.
All right. I'm also going to come search this desk. both
Okay.
for something that would open that portal and for where they keep the platinum coins.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
Investigation.
Come on.
21.
Pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes, you definitely see a lockbox that probably holds platinum coins. Looks about the right size,
Okay.
but you don't see anything that opens portals.
Well, Asol, I have really bad news for you.
Damn it.
I don't see anything that's going to open that portal.
It was probably on Cold Cut.
Yep. We threw out the guy who would have had the portal key.
Did we throw him out? I thought we just had him at the door.
No, I placed
Wow.
him on the top of the stairs.
Okay.
Side.
Okay.
And he's gone.
Simply
Okay.
Put ourselves into our own prison cell.
Yeah, we are now locked in.
Anything else, Lorelai?
I am just going to move closer to Asol.
I mean, they should be coming to us.
At this point.
At the top of the round, the portal
Oh.
glows,
Huh?
and
The
that's
yellow?
where we're going to go to break.
The one where
Yes.
Asol and I
The
are standing
one
by.
you're standing right by opens, and that's where we'll go to
that's
break.
That's convenient.
She just steps out. She's like,
All right, everybody. We'll be back in a few minutes. We'll refresh our drinks, take a quick bathroom break. We'll be back in 10 minutes as Team Chaos. I mean, these players decide what they're going to do next.
Okay.
How was I?
Bank robbery and a break at the same time.
All right, we're back. We are Dicey Decisions, and this is our Twist of Fate campaign. The group has just triggered a portal opening coming from, luckily enough for them, the area that they actually are trying to get to. But standing in the portal as it opens is a creature that looks like this.
Oh,
You've seen these folks before. And we have rolled our initiative.
We're best friends. We helped them win baseball.
And it is Kalen's turn.
Can you put him on the map?
Oh, yes. He
What?
is on
a creature.
the map now. It does
And
look
big.
like there might be another creature behind him as you see through the portal.
Visible?
There, yes.
That's important information for me.
Sure.
I'm gonna move to here.
Like where I'm standing.
And I'm going to say to the nice big Warden Archon, there's been a misunderstanding.
First of all,
And I
See,
think
what happened was
I think we got off on the wrong foot, and I would like some time to explain, sir.
are you trying to diplomatize this guy?
As my action, I am trying to change his attitude towards us.
Give me a persuasion check.
DC 35.
20.
All right. He says, "What's happening here, and where is... What's his name? Oh,
Cold Cook.
Cold cuts.
not Cold Cuts.
Cold
Cold
Cook.
Cook.
And where is Cold Cook?"
Bathroom break.
That's a deception check.
There is.
Now, it was a tiny comment, but I did put a back in 15 minutes sign up earlier in the chaos. If that
yes,
helps.
I remember you did that.
He did say that.
22.
And he just says, "I'm going to have to ask you all to just stand aside until he returns."
I'm gonna give a bardic inspiration to Aesol. I'm just gonna kind of wink at him and say, "Sure thing."
Gil, are you doing anything?
In the minds to most specifically Aesol and Kalen, but to everyone, I will say, do we need these individuals?
Not really.
Would you like
Not
them to
in
be
this-
gone?
Yes.
Oh no.
He pulls the card
Each
out.
eye sensor, making sure each eye sensor can see it before he uses it.
Listen, I know where all the eyes are, so I can hold it like discreetly. I cast banishment on both of them.
All right, what's
Goodbye.
the saving throw?
I believe it is a 17 with the card. Let me
And what's
check.
type of save?
Charisma. They're probably really good at that, huh?
Why would it be a
they're decent at
charisma
it.
throw to not
I
be
don't know.
banished?
It's force of will or something.
Is it charisma?
Yeah.
Yes. DC 17, I believe.
Yeah, that's what all the cards are.
All right. The first one
Oh, did you look
gets
at
a
that?
21.
Oh, it's a DC 17.
Correct.
Hold on, please.
Could
I'm
you
holding.
reverse flash it?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Remember when
What
I
was
used
your
that
other
12
divination?
earlier? The other one was a
11.
14. I used that way earlier though, like back in the other city.
Let me check the other one.
Oh, well, he's gone at the very
So the
least.
guy behind him blips.
But he doesn't know.
I cannot reverse flash him.
And you all feel that same tug to the card as when he cast this power. So you feel all this magic emanate through all of you as the one Warden Archon blips out of existence.
And I don't
this
have that
one-
stupid S spell.
I don't think if you can't adjust it, then he saves against it,
Let me check
and
one.
he.
Extra.
All
Sorry,
the
I'm reading
backpedaling.
all of my class features.
No one has silvery barbs, correct?
Checking.
That's
to
the one I
see.
was looking for. No, I don't.
I mean, can I do that on my own spell? Is that a thing?
Yes. It's
Yes,
a
because it's a reaction. Do you have silvery barbs?
Well, no. That would be
Oh.
the important part, wouldn't it?
It's okay.
So-
we can let him save.
He saves. He knows he was attacked by a spell.
Well, I'm not done yet. Hold on, I have a bonus action, don't
You
I?
do have a bonus action.
Ahem. That I do.
Hide behind someone.
I don't
I'm
have any
going
more
to
roofie
take-
flowers.
My bonus action to weep inside and step right here.
All
Brian,
right.
it's a free action.
Yes. Vora.
I'm gonna look around at everybody. Like, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. Like, one of them just disappeared, and then nobody's.
And the demeanor on this one's face got real stern and serious.
Okay.
I was smooth as butter, and
Until this, yes.
I am going to move over here by Kaylin. And can I hold my action until I see that somebody
hey, that's what I call my penis too.
Action.
My action. I'm gonna hold my action.
until I see that until somebody like he attacks one of our people.
So if he attacks, you're going to do what?
I'm gonna hit him in the face.
Okay, well, he might attack someone from where he is, which might mean that you can't hit him in the face because you can't reach him.
Okay, I'm gonna stand right here.
I'm just helping you with
I know.
where you want to be to hold your action.
I know. Got
Okay.
it.
Now that also is only your action. You won't get a bonus action.
I know. Got it.
Okay.
Unless I spend a focus point.
No, not on.
No,
No, I can't.
Because you
Okay.
don't.
because that is
Yeah.
that is a bonus action
Okay.
Yeah.
to do that.
I'll still just hit him in the face.
So it's his turn.
I also like to think like a monk holding their action is just walking up to the dude like this.
Just kind of like,
I'm gonna fucking hit you.
Do it.
I dare you.
They walk up and just do it in the Street Fighter idol pose.
Yeah.
On their little tippy toes.
And before a soul gets one tapped,
Just an Archon.
We're just
We're in
talking.
a very big amount of trouble.
He does cast a spell.
Oh,
Cool.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't. Witness
Do
me.
you have counterspell?
I
even?
do have counterspell, actually.
Are you
using it?
counterspelling?
Yeah, fuck this guy. Counterspell. Chapois. How do I do that?
You mark off the spell slot.
Oh, it's a con save, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, is
I
it
bet this
now?
guy's got bad con.
Does it depend on spell level?
Let's take a look.
played with the
I
new
will
counter.
upcast it if it does. Let's read this. Counterspell. Reaction, which I take as a creature within 60 feet casting a spell somatic to. Okay. Attempt to interrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell. It makes a Constitution saving throw, and on a failed save, the spell dissipates with no effect, and the action, bonus action, or reaction used to cast is wasted. If that spell is cast with a spell slot, the spell slot isn't expended.
Okay. So, con save.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So upcasting no longer matters.
No, it does not.
He got
He
a 14.
fails!
Nice.
So, and he definitely gets angry at this point in time. But that is his action.
He keeps his spell slot.
Good for him.
Correct.
I don't, which is sad.
It's kind of crazy that they get to keep the spell slot.
Yeah.
That's what
Because you
everyone
lose the
thought.
spell slot if you hold a spell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Quinn face palms while glitching. Assault.
Sometimes you gotta do things the old-fashioned way. Charisma saving throw, not for myself. But on him.
He charisma save fails.
Awesome, he's banished the old-fashioned way. Fuck a card.
So two of you are concentrating on banishment right now.
It's time to go.
I'm gonna banish him as a bonus action. Let me double check. I'm going to activate the star card, giving me advantage on all of my saves for the next 10 minutes. and I'm gonna walk through the portal.
Alrighty then.
Here we go. Out of the frying pan into the fire.
And you see 40 more.
Right.
How many
100
archives does
bears.
it take?
So the minute you go to the portal, the friends that were just speaking to you in your head are gone.
Silence, it's nice.
Yeah.
Palistrich just subconsciously whistles.
And let's see, that would be a soul steps through the portal. All right, let me read that to you. Colorful silks and mosaic patterns cover the walls of this airy entry chamber. Several shallow alcoves line the room's perimeter, and to the north stands a platinum double door. At the center of the room, a crystal sphere hovers over an ornate, burbling fountain. Are you done with your action?
If I step through, I don't see any other immediate threats.
You do not.
Rest of my movement, I'd like to poke my head back through the portal and just say, "Come on in."
Great. We can drop out of initiative. Everybody coming through?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to do something, though, on the way in.
Yeah, tell me.
Because as you poke your head back out, you see me with one leg reaching over the desk, like I was just about to step in there, and I've got this thing around my neck. And I say, oh, no need to do that, or no need for this, but maybe I do. And I activate my mask charm, and I turn into Cold Cut.
Ooh.
Hey.
Okay. So you currently look like Cold Cut. What
Mhm.
type of ability is this? Is this illusion? What is it?
That's let me read it to you.
It's under the
It-
effects of a disguise self spell.
Yeah, it's a disguised self
Okay.
spell. That's what it is.
It's an
from
illusion.
charm.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. All right. So you enter this room. You see all of that. The crystal sphere that hovers in the middle of the room, you see is showing depictions of different things. The first thing you notice are the 3 points of view from the room, from the scrying sensors that Gil was able to identify in the room. So you see the room you just left, which is completely empty and devoid of any signs of anything, but there's no life in it, right? And then, but you also see other scenes. You see there is a large large circular room made of pitted bone. No, that's the one you were just in. Never mind. The next one is an eclectic crowd of onlookers cheer as an image in a floating crystal depicts a knight being ravaged by a violet-striped saber-toothed tiger. Several similar drifting crystals display other armed individuals exploring ruins and engaging in death-defying feats. Beneath, on an island of bare stone, floating amid a misty expanse, stands a plain archway and a circular desk attended by a well-dressed tiefling. Luminous symbols on a placard above the desk spell out bets, submissions, and enjoy Dungeon Land. On another one, you see a sharp tiefling in a stylish gown stands behind a black podium in this stark white room. On the wall behind her stands an archway filled with violet energy. A similar arch provides entry to this blank space. And then you see in another room next to that, you see all manner of strange immortals fill rows of seating inside a gigantic glass viewing sphere floating amid swirling energy. An unfathomable distance away, two incredible beings composed of stars and crackling magic are locked in the throes of a cosmos-shaking battle, while the audience shouts and cheers. A single gate filled with violet light exits the orb. And next you see a lone archway stands atop a cliff overlooking the scorched cities and scoured terrain of a war-racked world. Nearby, a ring of onlookers keeps a wary distance from a massive scaled devil and a fiery demon playing a game of cards. Thousands of stars in the night sky bear red or green nimbuses.
Wow.
Does the portal close behind us?
It hasn't yet.
Okay.
You just stepped through, you walked up, you're looking at these screens. This hasn't been long.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Lorelei and attempt to shut this portal.
I'm not gonna help you anymore because I only have one left.
Rumors to no friends. I did banish the one that was in here with us, so that is something to keep a note of.
Are they not banished for forever?
Well, I didn't use... I guess I did use the card. Let me check.
I think
Depends if this is their home plane or not.
That's true.
Yeah, they're banished too.
Is this their own plane?
You don't know what plane you're on.
We have no idea of
I'm
going
gonna
right
safely assume probably not.
You know you're not on the plane you were just on in the skull room.
Actually, we're probably fine. I hope.
I would say
You do
let's
have Bardic
take-
Inspiration, though.
I'm going to take a minute and wait for my concentration to end on banishment.
Okay.
Same will happen with me.
The portal is still open.
The portal is still open. Does he reappear after the minute?
No.
Woo! Okay.
No bears.
I will cast guidance on myself now that I have my concentration slot back open.
Okay.
And attempt to shut the portal.
I can't help you. I only have one left, and I think we want to save that for getting out.
You have a D10 Bardic Inspiration.
Yep. 21. Don't need it.
You shut the portal.
Another 13 rolled, by the way.
Uh-huh.
That's crazy.
Lucky number 13.
The portal is shut and locked.
Man, you're
That's 1
really
minute.
pissing off the lady today.
She wouldn't have made these doors if she did not mean for them to be walked through. And I'm gonna go walk over to that far door.
Okay.
Tokens are locked.
What are these circles? Are they desks? Chairs? Something like that?
The blue circles are like pillars,
Okay.
and the big
center one's a fountain.
circle is a fountain with the globe suspended above it with all the pictures in it.
Okay. Let's move
with
on.
9 minutes left on my star card, I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith, which is another 10-minute spell. The card doesn't require concentration. The spell does.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look at everyone and say, only way out is through, correct?
Oh?
Shall I take the lead in this disguise of mine?
Sure.
I think any chance of us lying is probably out the window, but it wouldn't hurt to try.
Go forth, cold cut.
Yes, cold cut will go. I step through the door.
You step through the doorway. Faint music and sharp perfume drift on the breeze, blowing amid the columns and alcoves of this lavish chamber. Gemstone mosaics and platinum gilding glimmer amid hanging silks and furnishings heaped with cushions. The eyes of dozens of vulpine visages, sculpted on columns and decorative statues, stare in your direction. Behind a narrow standing desk, a familiar red-furred figure sighs and looks up from her work. "I've been expecting you," Shemeska says, "but not quite so still alive? I've
She's
never
talking
had..."
to cold cut or to me?
She sees everybody there.
Oh, okay.
The door's open,
All right.
but not quite so still alive. I've never had gophers who've needed such convincing to just stay dead.
Now, hang on.
I have so many questions.
Of course you do, you imbecile.
That's rude.
Of course it is. I called you an imbecile.
We were doing a job for you.
Yes, you were. How
you-
successful were you?
Were you just trying to get rid of us?
Well, I was having some fun. But partially get rid of you, or possibly if you bring back that nasty robot who I don't see here.
Joke's on you.
He's a
both failed.
Modron. You can't call him that. That's his word.
I can call him whatever I want to call him. I just called your friend an imbecile.
Well,
And this one thinks he's my servant.
Would you
And-
please
and he-
put her
and
on
she-
the map?
And she looks directly at Kolkut. Yeah, I will absolutely put her on the map.
Because I
will
feel like
also-
we're gonna start attacking.
I will also put some other things on the map.
oh,
have
Great.
giant,
Have to.
like, robot bodyguards.
Of course you will.
Hold, please.
Des, Troy,
Holding.
escort them out.
Yes.
And this, what'd you say? And this one thinks he's my servant?
Mhm.
Yes.
She might have.
She's looking directly at you.
She
True
got the
sight.
true sight.
Well, may I get a surprise round on her?
We can hope.
I think we lost the element of surprise when we initially came to the casino.
She probably knew we were here as soon as we stepped 20 feet outside the building. So either she's really overconfident in her abilities to stay alive in this situation, or she has something really powerful up her sleeve.
Well,
she
she
too
is
can
the
banish half three of
second
us.
most powerful being in Sigil.
I'm sure it's
After
not that
the lady.
bad. I'm sure it's
Hey.
not that bad.
We still have Pass Without a Trace.
Again, true sight.
Don't worry. I prepared pass wall today.
Ah,
I have a new spell,
Don't
so I hope
worry.
there's a lot of creatures in there.
I didn't
I'm in there.
prepare locate creature today,
Oh, outstanding.
which I had been every single day ever since I unlocked 4th level spell slots. I will
Forrest just
say,
ready
I'm
to
looking mighty
Forrest just ready to
low
punch
on
somebody
my
in the
spell slots.
face.
I like Shemestra.
Is
All
the
right.
map black for anyone else?
No, my map is showing.
Click on your token.
I can't. I got lost.
Zoom all the way out until you see a little dot of color.
Mm,
No luck.
nope. It just randomly happened. Yeah, now I can see. That's weird. Oh well.
I just resized it perfectly. God damn it.
Sorry.
Oops.
Yeah, same.
Sorry.
Over here on a monitor and a half.
Oh,
So-
is it one of those combats?
So that I put her on. If the intent is to do an action, we were trying to deal with that. If not, we can continue out of combat.
My intent is to do an action.
What is your
That's just
intent?
me.
What is your intent?
I'm gonna run up and try to stun her.
Okay, so let's roll initiative because that's how that works.
Here we go. Can I keep my previous initiative? I don't think the answer is yes, but it would be awesome if it was.
24.
I'm gonna wear this 4 with pride.
21.
Let's see how the mighty fall from 18.
22.
7!
12.
I like how you put Shemeska as neutral and not an enemy.
I did with the module loaded.
Mm.
No, I'm serious. I didn't
Yeah.
change it.
Yeah.
What if she's
no, I love
actually
that.
chill?
Oops.
So, Kalen, Cal's making a move.
I see him enter his stance.
Yep.
I will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to there. And I'm going to ready just a starry wisp if she returns hostilities.
Okay. Calstrick.
Okay. I'm gonna move. 5, 10, 15, 20. And I'm going to as a bonus action, I'm going to invoke duplicity.
Forgot she's hot.
Yeah, she's... let me tell you what invoke duplicity does. Basically, it will surround me with fake me's. So they
There's
are...
a bunch of fake news.
Well, I have just one illusional me, but it is... If it's within 5 feet of a creature that can see it, it's an illusion. Then I get advantage on attack rolls. So I invoke duplicity as my bonus action.
Hold on.
You're not going to be able to stun her if that was your intention. Because isn't stunning strike a bonus action?
Nope.
Oh.
It's just something you can do.
Okay. So it's not letting me change your name on the duplicate that I just put in the combat tracker. So make sure, because I want to have, where do you have her? Oh, it's only letting me show one of you. That's annoying.
It
Never
doesn't...
mind.
Yeah,
That doesn't
you
You
matter.
don't
probably
have to
just-
show it.
Yeah, you'll just make like a circle like you do for
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
spiritual guardians.
Okay.
The real question is, do you still get advantage if she has true sight, if that's what she has?
It
Yeah.
doesn't say anything about that with my feature.
No, that's not working.
I don't think it does. Let me move to the very end of it.
What does it say? You create a what?
As a bonus action, you expend 1 use of your channel divinity to create a perfect visual illusion of yourself in an
It's
unoccupied
illusion.
space. Yeah.
It's an illusion.
Yes. It's intangible and doesn't actually occupy its space.
Where are you putting it?
Right next to me. Yeah,
Okay.
right there. Okay. So, now I'm going to take a poke at her.
You do not get advantage from it.
Okay. Okay.
I'm sorry, Jack. I know these are two things you just tried to do. They're illusion based, and she's got true sight. There's nothing.
That's 100% fine.
Yeah.
I'm glad she's tough. Good. Okay. So, realizing that this probably isn't going to work as she looks directly at me and probably smiles the whole time, I'm going to reach out and try to sweep her feet. Oh, I got to mark her as my... Do I have her marked? I can't tell.
You are
Selected.
targeting her.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Attack. That's a 25.
That will definitely hit.
She is grabbed by the leg, thrown to the ground, goes prone because of my hill giant thing, and is currently grappled. He also will take a mere 8 points of damage. So I went 20 feet. I drag her. I'm going to drag her. She's moving. Because with the feat that I have, Tavern Brawler, I think it is, you can just drag people around at no cost to your movement. So I pull her. I'm going to pull her all the way over here. Why can't I move? Oh, there I go. So, if you don't mind moving her over here where everybody can take a crack at her. Underneath me, please, or I'll switch places with her. I could still keep going, but I want to keep her out in the open, yeah. Now I have advantage because she's prone. And I will take another punch at her. That's a 28 to hit. And she will
Why
take...
did you have advantage?
She's prone.
Because she's prone. She's...
How is she? She's prone and grappled? I don't get it.
Yep, because I have Hill Giant, which knocks him prone, and I have Tavern
With no
Brawler.
save?
Correct. I can do
The
that. I
Goliath
think,
feature.
yeah,
Okay.
I think I can do it twice or 3 times
Okay.
per day. But she's
As long as-
down. Go ahead.
As long as there's not a save involved, because if you rolled a save, I might not have been paying attention.
No. She doesn't get a save. She's instantly prone, instantly grappled, and I just punch her in the head again, and I hold her steady for everybody else to step in and take their shots. And since I've spent my bonus action, that is the end of my turn. Oh, nope, I'm going to see if she's stunned. So I will spend one of my things to do a stunning strike. Oh boy, there's a lot to do in Monk, and it's hard to find all the stuff. All right, let's see if she can save against a con 15.
Ooh.
She can. So she's not stunned. Bummer.
I don't know that she should have had advantage on that. Because that's coded as a cast, and it's not really a cast.
No, it isn't.
She has advantage on saves versus magic. Let me
Well,
double check that.
Do you want to take the first roll, or do you want to roll just a d20?
Let me double check her resistance. Spells and other magical effects. That's not a magical effect.
Nope, it's just a punch.
So I'm going to re-roll. What is it? What type of save?
It's a con save DC 15.
Okay. Con save. She's at a +2. She fails, but she will use a legendary resistance and succeed.
All right,
Same outcome as what would have happened, except she just burned a resource.
Nice.
Just to be fair, because I want, that to be fair.
Yeah. And I call out, Vora, your turn.
And sure enough, it is Bora's turn.
Bora's gonna let
monks.
loose a little giggle and move up right here. And she's gonna hit her. Let's see.
4 times with the stun on each one.
She's gonna attack, so she gets 2 of those.
And you got advantage because she's prone.
Oh, can I just roll again then?
You don't have her targeted. Yeah, roll again once.
Okay, let me target her first.
No, don't target her yet, because then it will give you advantage.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
just roll the attack again.
Got it.
Doesn't
then
have the prone
target.
condition on her.
Oh, yes, I can do that. Hold on.
It's all good.
22.
Let me double check.
Got it. She should be prone.
22 will hit.
Now let me target her.
Yes, for the damage.
Is she targeted? So many screens. Yes. Okay. 10. So that's my first one, and I get to go ahead and I have advantage on the second strike, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, you want to roll a stun before you do that?
No, not
You
yet.
can stun whenever.
27.
That'll hit.
8 points. And then I'm going to spend a focus point and do Flurry of Blows, and I get 3 with Flurry of Blows. So...
10th level monk.
And I still have advantage because she's prone, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Do I mark
didn't
it, or
realize-
is it automatically going to do it?
It should automatically
do
do
it.
it.
Great.
So, Brandy, you know you could potentially use Stunning Strike on every actual hit You don't just get to use it once per round if you want to use it.
I know.
But
Just
there's no
saying.
point in continuing to
She's already grappled
use it
and
because you would
prone.
still have to use the key points.
Yeah.
Well, it could be used to burn legendary resistances because she has a really shit constitution, if we're
Right.
gaming it out a little bit.
Mm.
He's going to just...
But it's your key points, so...
He's going to bamf
Yeah,
out
let
of my hand.
Brandy play her key points.
I'm
Yeah.
spending the
I'm just saying.
Spending the focus this time. I'm spending the focus point just to smack her 3 times. 21,
That will hit.
Boom.
8,
Uh-huh.
18.
Yep.
Haha. 14 points.
Yep.
Ooh, that's a big one.
29.
That'll hit.
12 points.
Nice damage.
Thank you.
All right. You walk up to her and you start smacking the crap out of her.
Been waiting to do this all day. So,
52
Perception.
points of damage. Jesus.
Perception checks from Asol, Kalen, and Calistric, and Vora with disadvantage, please.
Disadvantage for all of us?
perception?
Yep.
Perception.
Oh, I'm bad at that.
We cannot see.
I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Why
I
did
got a 10.
Why did mine roll with? Oh, that's a disadvantage. I'm dumb.
I rolled a
15?
20.
A soul would have gotten a 17.
What did Calistric get? Because that's the important one.
A 20.
Okay.
Filthy dirty 20.
You hear something coming, but you can't see it. But it's coming from you, from the alcove to the southwest of you.
May I call that out, even though it's not my turn?
Yeah, you can say something, sure.
I gesture with my head, say, something is there.
And swinging, you hear motion coming towards you. So he should have advantage because of his invisible connection. Does a 24 hit you, Calistric?
Yes, it do.
As it hits you, you feel this piercing smack of this kind of fleshy, almost tentacle-like feeling hit you, and as it does, appearing in front of you,
You just gave that to
Yes.
me.
Oh,
You gave that to
Yeah, you
everyone.
see
Give it to everybody.
I'm not
was
looking.
that the
I'm
stat
not
block?
looking.
Close the stat
Yeah.
block, Kevin.
I
Why is
can't
it
see
not doing that? It should do the picture.
I
Oh,
don't
there it is.
know.
I saw nothing.
Oh,
One of these
people.
creatures.
She got
We
the whole
beat you in
the baseball
baseball.
team.
Oh my god, was the baseball the friends we made along the way?
oh.
And you feel this poison kind of start to pulse through your body as well.
Okay.
It hits you. If you are medium or smaller, it has you grappled.
Yep.
And
Grapple and a grapple.
you also are restrained.
Okay.
And that's its first attack. Then in its hand, it swings with this glaive that's in his hand. He gets 2 attacks on you with that.
Got me by his trunk.
First one
and
is
stopped me up.
19 to hit.
Yep.
So this glaive slashes down on you for 15 points of damage, and he swings it around his head again, coming at you for a 21 to hit.
That also hits.
For an additional 12 more slashing damage, and you are looking beat up and bloodied,
Yep.
You still have Shemeska,
I'm still holding her on the ground.
but he now has you grappled and restrained.
Right.
I don't know that the new restrained condition would break the grapple that
I
you
don't know.
have. That might be worth looking at.
Oh. And he stayed invisible throughout that whole thing?
No, he became visible. Sorry, I should
As
make
soon
him
as he
visible
hit
on
me.
the
No,
part.
you did say that. As soon as he hit me, he became visible.
And that's where he.
There he is.
I would
Restrained.
say, don't worry about me. Take care of her.
While you have the restrained condition, you experience the following effects. Speed is 0. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and your attack rolls have disadvantage. Doesn't say anything about forcing you to break a grapple.
Okay.
So we got a grapple chain going on.
Yeah.
The conga.
Hugs
Now-
for everyone.
It's Shemeska's turn.
Hate that for me. And us.
I counterspell her turn.
Maybe. Somebody might. Because
It's a
she's going to...
convenient thing that you say.
I mean, I think I know what I'd do if I were her.
Avada Kedavra.
Mhm.
No.
So, in her, she just kind of gently reaches up and caresses the arm that you have holding her,
Yuck.
and her hand begins to crackle with arcane energy.
No, it doesn't.
It's not a spell.
Oh, shit! It
Would it be
certainly
considered a
does.
hostile action?
It is a hostile action.
I would like my ready to go off.
Oh,
You're ready, can go off.
Get whisked, bitch.
How's she looking? Yeah, not bad.
25 to hit.
That will hit.
Starry, starry wisp.
10 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
She sheds light, and she cannot go invisible.
Okay. All right, so this is a tricky part where the stat block was built before new rules.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a spell, but it is arcane energy, so this is probably meant to be a magic action, which counterspell I think is now worded to work against.
Nope. Counterspell
It's
still
not.
says
Only
spell.
spells.
Specifically spells.
I cannot counterspell magic item usage or any such thing.
Okay, so this does go off.
Sorry.
So
If
Cal.
if the item gave her an ability to cast a spell, then it can be counterspell.
it's not an item.
Just an
or-
ability.
It's an ability.
Yeah. But if it's just this magical effect happens, it cannot be counterspelled.
So first, this happens to Cal. Oops. Got to target Cal. Targets.
That's a high save.
I'm sure it won't come out.
And he's at disadvantage because he's restrained.
Yep.
So he fails.
Oh.
That's a lot of dice.
48 points of force damage
Oh no.
pulses out of her hand right into your arm.
I think I let go if I go unconscious.
Correct. So she is no longer grappled, or
She's still
and
prone.
she is still prone in this moment.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you have grappled on her?
No, 'cause I don't have that.
Oh, you have
code
prone
yet.
put on her. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, she's going to stand up, so I'll take the prone off.
Okay.
And she just kind of lightly dusts herself a little bit, looks down at you.
Teabags you.
Not proper etiquette.
And she says, "It didn't have to come to this."
Oh no.
And she begins casting a bonus action. It is a spell.
That's a fucking Misty Step if I ever saw.
Well, stop right there, criminal scum.
I need you to roll because it is higher than.
Well, it's a saving throw on her
It's
end.
a saving
not
throw
even-
on her.
Oh, it's just. What is it? Con?
Constitution saving throw. Please, for the love of God. That's a fail.
She will use
Yep.
another legendary
I hate
resistance.
You
I love
5.5e.
I love it! I love it! Thank
She will
you for
lose-
making it waves!
She will use her legendary resistance and she'll say, I'll see you eventually. Ta-ta. And she teleports. Yes, that was a bonus action teleport,
Wow.
to be clear.
She's the second most powerful being in Sigil.
And Sniggle.
No shit, it was a bonus action teleport.
Well, at least we can rob her now.
No, we still got the dude here. We still got the.
That's fine.
We have
At least
sure there's
one
no
that we
other
can
ones.
see.
And there's no more.
Just that one.
Lorelei, it's your action.
Only that one.
The 9 alcoves.
This is really unfortunate. I'm just gonna pat Radish on the butt and say, all right, buddy, time to get up. And I will, before I set him down, 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 30 to there.
So awkward. Radish eats Elpis now.
Elpis got
Makes
a
him
lot
into
bigger.
soup.
I know!
Almost got the-
Tiny
and,
little
Radish
cauldron
in the
just
cauldron.
Radish is a cauldron.
make bird stew.
I just need Radish's icon, if you could, please.
Yeah,
I have
one
his
second.
I have his block, I just don't have his pic to put on them.
Yep, working on it.
It's been so long since I've actually used Radish. Go on my
No. Oh.
Nope, he does have to roll his own initiative. So I will set Radish down. I need to roll his silly little. Oh wait, no. He does not roll initiative. He goes right after me. The other Radish rolled initiative. I'll have him move 5, 10 to here, and I'll say, all right, Radish, heal him up. And he will emit his blue smoke. Maybe. Protect. So I need to target Radish, you, and you. You're dead. Myself. It's anyone within 10 feet. Okay, that's it. Unfortunate. That's coded wrong. That should be an additional 5 points, so 6 total.
So
To
6 temps for me and
is this temporary hit
Aura?
points?
Yeah, temporary hit points. It should
So
be
6.
to me, Aesol, and Vora. I thought I targeted everyone from Radish, but
it's all good. I added the temps myself.
thank you.
Vora's got 6 temps, is that right?
Vora should have 6 cents. I don't know why it didn't
Yeah.
work.
It showed up on mine.
You gave yourself wounds, Lorelei.
Yep, sure did. I did.
I got you.
Stop hurting
I'm
yourself.
so good at this game.
All right, so that was Radish's turn.
Yep, that's Radish's turn. And then I'm just gonna set Gertie on the ground. I'll just make a marker for Gertie, honestly.
Sure. Oh no, I can put Gertie on. Hold on.
Oh, can you? Oh, cool.
Well, we left him outside.
We had him in the room. The lady said he couldn't go up with Kaylin, but we didn't ask anybody about going up the second
Correct,
time.
when
so
you guys
I
went
just
up.
took it with me
Yep.
Fair enough.
because I was just holding him, like you know when you like hold a really fat cat, and it's just like how little kids, like toddlers, hold fat cats.
One of those
Nice.
5
That's just how
Oh,
I'm
teddy
holding the
bears.
badger.
Nice.
So I'll put him on the ground, and because I don't have a bonus action, he just takes the dodge action.
All right.
But yeah, that's it for my turn because that was my magic and my bonus. Oops. Oh, making a mess.
Quinn just face palms again. Gil.
Gil looks grumpy, like a pissed off old man. He's going to hop on his broom and fly 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So he's technically above the badger.
That's fine.
And
Do you
he
still
can
have see invisibility?
That's permanent. So anything that's invisible in the room, Gil can now see. Just that guy?
Yep.
Gil's gonna look over there and go, I'm too pissed off to deal with you. And he's gonna cast Pass Wall on the floor and just shoot that guy straight down a chute, just so that he falls. Let me see the distance. Hold on.
Is that how that
That's
works?
hilarious.
A passage appears at a point that you can see: wooden, plaster, stone, etc. surface, wall, ceiling, or floor. It lasts for the duration. I choose the opening dimensions up to 5 feet wide, 8 feet tall, and 20 feet deep.
Well,
So
he's
I
10 feet wide, though.
Yeah.
His feet go
10
down.
feet. He is big. I could. So do you know that scene from? I can't remember the name of the movie. Why could I not remember Willy Wonka? Where he gets stuck in the chocolate chute.
Of course.
I'm just gonna. That's not worth it, is it? Be honest with me, DM. He wouldn't get stuck, would he?
I mean, well, without taking into account any of his movement modalities,
Right.
stuck, like as in grappled, no. Might it impede his movement? Absolutely.
Oh, this sucks.
And for all our viewers, I want to point out that the material component is a pinch of sesame seeds because you open sesame.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Well, that's Bubkiss. I'm just gonna go damn it all and cast haste on Vora.
Oh, all right. So does Gertie have their own initiative? Is that right? You're muted.
Gertie goes right after me on my turn, but because I didn't have any bonus action to give him
Right.
command, he just takes the dodge.
No,
Right.
Gertie is the badger.
Yes, it's the same thing.
Same
So-
thing? Oh.
Yeah, so both Radish and Gertie require me to use bonus actions to give them commands.
Okay. So
I
let me
believe.
double check the height of this room to see how
Actually-
high you wanted to go up there while you were flying.
I might actually be wrong. That'd be funny. Where's Gertie? Oh, that's not. I need the
15-foot high ceilings. So I assume you're at the top of that 15-foot high ceiling. Is that correct, Gil?
Oh, Gil.
Yes, okay.
You're at the top of the ceiling. It's 15 feet high because you're flying, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So he'll move right up to you.
What the hell is that thing? Oh my gosh. Gross. Does it have a face?
We can't see it. Only Gil
Oh
can
yes,
see
I
it.
should warn you. There's a horrible monster coming. Approximately right there.
Approximately up my ass.
He's touching me.
All right. So
Just
In
like
your
when you dip
ass?
your feet in seaweed in the ocean. It's horrible.
Oh, the worst.
it attempts to slam attack you with advantage because he is. Oh, not advantage because you have see invisibility.
Hi. I can see you. That's not gonna matter, is it?
It's a
Nope.
16 hit.
Yes, it does. Youch! My AC is 12, so I was hoping the height would help.
Did you not cast mage armor before you came in here?
I did. Is it not a bonus of... Oh, it's 13, is it?
It's 13 plus dexterity.
Well, I don't have any dex, so...
So
Wow.
12 points of bludgeoning damage with the first slam
Ow.
attack. Second slam attack. Oh, he's now visible. So let me.
Oh, there's the thing I was talking about. You can all see it now.
Can you see
No,
it?
can't.
Nope.
You made it
Oh,
invisible. There we go.
There we go.
That's what it looks like.
Ew.
Ew.
Oh, that's
Where's its face?
That's kind of elephantine as well.
Gross.
Second
Why is
attack.
that
It's
the
called
name?
an eater of knowledge. Ew.
Hey, wait, no, why are you coming for me with that kind of name? Back off, bozo.
Second attack
That
hits with a 23.
So you're hurting me. Ow.
Because both of them hit, you are
What is-
grappled.
Oh.
And
The end.
The probe.
intelligence saving throw. Luckily, you succeeded. You are not stunned.
Nice try. I'm too smart for you. My brain is too large. You try to hit it and it bounces off my chromium domium.
Famous last words.
Ugh.
All right, Asol.
The soul's gonna do what he does best. 5, 10. Walk up to Calistrix. Fifth level spell slot.
And he's currently unconscious, Grave Cleric.
Heal 84 hit points worth of hit points.
Uh-huh.
And since I have the periaptive wound closure, it doubles. But I can only go up to 52. Oh, you didn't have to roll dice.
Yeah,
Why do you have such little health?
Only 52. I'm mostly monk.
Wait,
You
I'm
only
51.
have 52?
I have
I have
51 hit points.
I have 71 hit points.
He's
I
almost
have
as squishy as me, and
I
I'm
have
a wizard.
I have 73. How did that happen?
I don't
You
know.
roll like shit when you were.
Did you not
Rolling
add
a
your
hit
con bonuses?
I mean, I don't know. It should do it all by itself, right?
Yeah.
Not if you're rolling.
I don't know. Oh, I have 58 max.
That's a little better.
Currently, I have 0.
Anything else, Asol?
Oh no, I have 58. Sorry.
Clerics are not notorious for their bonus actions.
They're not.
Spiritual.
Yeah, I think that is
spiritual weapon.
what I got.
I can solve that for you next time, because I'm gonna have to get rid of one of these things.
You can only get rid of one of them.
Yup. I didn't realize how much bonus action economy I needed to have all the pets.
Yep.
Oh, that doesn't happen if she's not here. Never mind.
That's
All right,
alarming.
We're at the top of the round.
You were a little
Kayla.
I can
Claire
bring her back.
So
Can you?
I was gonna say, Asol, I was about to mention the... You're thinking what I'm thinking, right?
No.
The one-time use?
Oh, yes.
Ah.
So-
Hold up
Bring
the
her
card.
back.
Kalen makes a little half circle with his foot as he begins to dance. He takes his staff out and starts spinning it really quickly, and then vanishes, appears next to the Maleficent. Does a 28 hit?
Oh, yeah.
That's a good spell.
32 points of damage.
Damn.
Nice.
Then he
Enough fuel
teleports
for-
again. $27 to hit.
Oh yeah.
For 43 points of damage.
Nice.
And then I will teleport one last time because I don't want to be way over here by myself. I have to end within 5 feet of an enemy. I will end here.
All
And I
right.
cast my newest spell from the wizard playbook, Steel Wind Strike.
That's
All right.
awesome.
Very cool.
With all that, he's only lightly damaged.
Calistrick, you are prone, you are grappled, and you are restrained, but you are conscious.
Mm-hmm. And as a restrained person, I have disadvantage to hit, correct?
Correct.
I could try to break loose, but I think I'm going to bonus action large size.
Okay.
And
Your conditions
that-
don't change, but now you are large, so let me adjust that.
and I'm adjusting it too. I need to read and see what it says. So, change your size to large if you're in a big enough space. Transformation lasts for 10 minutes. You have advantage on strength checks, and your speed increases by 10. Okay. So I don't have advantage to hit this guy. However, if I do hit him, he goes prone and is grappled. So let's see. Exactly. Here we go. Let's see if we can get this guy. I gotta target him.
Oh, dang it. I forgot to give a Bardic Inspiration and then kick this guy.
Bummer. Oh, because I'm down. Does a... Can't see it. There's too many things in my way.
21
Did I
will
hit
hit.
him? Okay. So he goes prone.
Again, no save automatic.
Correct. And he's grappled. We're grappling each other. So now that I'm on top of him, even though I'm grappled, I'm not at disadvantage anymore. It's a straight roll, correct? He's grappling me.
Grapple doesn't provide advantage. It only reduces your speed to 0. He's
Correct.
He's
restraining
prone.
you.
He's prone.
But he's prone. So yeah,
I think I'm at a
straight hit.
So if I put advantage on mine, it'll roll straight.
Did you put prone on him?
I don't remember.
No.
Well, you got to take prone off of Calistrick.
Why is
I'm still
Calistrick
prone.
no longer prone?
I am still prone. I just kicked his legs out from under him.
Oh,
Uh,
he didn't stand up ever.
He couldn't because he's
Yeah.
restrained.
Oh,
Prone
Speed
and
is 0.
restrained.
And he's grappled. His speed is 0. He can't stand up.
oh, okay.
I'm trying to find out where these
I got
buttons
prone to
are.
put on him.
Okay.
Oops,
is
I
like-
just put that on you. Hold on.
This is like mud wrestling, but
Yeah.
like to the extreme.
Mayonnaise wrestling.
Ew.
Gross.
Someone get up.
I don't know how to put grappled on this guy. Oh, I did find prone, but you don't need to now. All right. Anyway, here's my second hit. And since I'm giant, I don't get extra damage, do I? Since I went large size, let me read that again. I just have advantage on strength checks. Yeah. Okay. Here's my punch.
$16 will hit.
All right. He takes whatever that damage is, and I'm going to try to stun him.
7 points.
Coming up. Hits his DC save. I'm making him cast it. Don't know why he's at advantage, but
Same. He shouldn't be. It's because
Okay.
it's coded as a cast. So
all right. Well, DC con save DC 15.
let me just roll it.
Okay.
He saves with a 21.
All right. He's not stunned either. Okay. That is my turn.
All right. Vora.
All right. I'm gonna move over to Calistric. By Calistric.
So you'll take an attack of opportunity from the Eater of Knowledge if you do that.
No, dude, I forgot he was there. I thought. Let's see. Oh, I'll go ahead and smack him. Didn't someone cast haste on me?
I did.
Yep.
Does it show up like on me or?
I have no idea.
If he
No one put it. Hold on.
Sorry, I still don't know how.
Or
this
did you
thing
lose
works.
concentration?
Mm-mm.
No, he cast it on me, but
Some concentration check.
I don't think he knew how to put that on me in Fantasy.
Oh,
Quest.
you would have had to concentrate because you cast it before you got
And then I
smacked
got
twice.
hit, right?
Okay.
So let's real quick just see if that. You don't even you don't get a turn actually.
You
Sorry.
don't get haste.
Oh my
No, you don't get a turn.
Your
You're
turn
incapacitated.
is.
Oh,
My
that's right.
bad.
You're incapacitated. Oh, let me put that on you.
Listen,
then.
I thought being on the ceiling would be far enough away to be away from all the. Wait, do I have Warcaster? Hold on, let me look. Your turn's over.
Oh, great.
All right. So is it just for this round?
Yeah, it's over.
At the end of
The
her
sun is-
round?
You're back to normal now.
Yay!
I'm sorry.
That was like
I
that.
thought being on the ceiling would be.
That
far
went
enough
from
away.
like 60 miles per hour to like nothing. Okay. All right.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I've been swinging and missing a lot with Gil.
That's okay. So I'm not doing
Want
anything.
me to cast it again?
No. So that's it for me, right?
Yep.
Ta-da!
I'm looking at my guy.
Sorry.
It's okay. You were trying to help.
Wonder if my hit points are low because my con is low. That would make sense, right? My con's only 12.
Yeah.
My con's only 12 and I have 71 hit points.
I don't know. I don't know how to calculate it. I'm just rolling with it. If there's a way to figure out why I've only got this low amount, then maybe.
All right, so that's going to get Cal. Kaylin, a soul, Fora,
Radish, no.
Oh no.
All of
Fora,
us except the lower
Calistric.
guy.
That's not a spell. It's just an ability, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Kaylin.
So if you took average of your hit points, you get 53, and then you add in 10 for your con, you should be at 63. That's if you didn't roll.
Kirby.
I think I might have rolled a couple of them, and then when I leveled up last time, I didn't remember to.
All right, spewing out of this creature's trunk in a 60-foot cone. Oh, it would also get the Eater of Knowledge.
Oh, it's gonna kill my badger.
Yeah. I don't think that should be your biggest worry, though.
It's not hitting me.
Only the badger.
Con save.
And Radish.
Let's see. Kaylin fails.
You don't have to say it so rudely.
Calistric succeeded. Gertie fails. Vora fails. Radish fails. And
Radish
either
succeeded.
knowledge fails. Oh, Radish
You
succeeded,
did,
sorry.
you did not have me targeted. I did get a 22 though.
Okay, so you succeeded. So you will take half of this, Corin?
Um,
Is it poison damage?
It is poison damage.
Radish is immune to poison.
Well, it should take that into account then.
Perfect.
Art.
If it
And
didn't, let me
Gertie
know.
Is resistant. Perfect. Cool.
Wait a
Oh, it
minute.
did. Cool.
There's something with monk that has to do with that. Hold on, what is it?
Please
What is
look.
it? I'm looking. It was the new thing.
Wholeness.
Oh,
of
you have to
body.
use it. You get to on your turn remove a condition.
Okay, but I would also like
Remember?
to yes, but I would also like to use Storm's Thunder.
Okay.
Spend I get
Upgrade
3
device.
uses of this.
Peace out.
And so I get to deal damage back.
Great.
7 points of damage.
Dang. Thunder damage. Crack.
Back,
All right.
back.
That was his turn.
I got to do something.
He is not restrained, so he can stand up.
He is grappled at speed 0.
0.
Oh, he was grappled. Never mind.
Still grappled.
I didn't have the grapple check on a grapple condition on him. So he's grappled and prone. Okay. That takes us to Lorelei's turn.
Cool. Gertie's dead, by the way, so you can just delete Gertie.
I figured that was going to happen.
It would have been really. She would have lived if she succeeded the save, because she's also resistant to poison. But alas,
Sad.
no such luck. All right, for my bonus action, I will tell Radish to give everyone temps, and for once in the whole fucking campaign, every single person is within range.
Yay.
So that goes to. Oh, I'm on the wrong page. Ish. You guys are gonna have to add 5 to this because this is not coded correctly, and I can't change it. So 7 total temps to everyone. If you didn't have temps or were less than that, then you can change your temps to 7.
When you say everyone, are you saying
All of my people, all of my allies.
7? Radish 2?
No, Radish doesn't get his own temps, fortunately. Although that is
Or,
kind of silly. I already.
I did mine.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. That guy's terrifying. So for my action, I am.
I have to say this about people with the poisoned condition in this particular case, because this is a different thing. While poisoned in this way, you lose all weapon and skill proficiencies, can't cast spells, can't understand language, and have disadvantage on intelligence saving throws.
Wow.
You get to repeat the save at the end of your turn, ending the effect if you succeed.
Yuck.
If you pass the first save, you're immune to that part of the condition. You can't be poisoned by him again for 24 hours. So if you made your save the first time around, you may still take half damage if you make the next save, or full damage if you don't, but you wouldn't get that extra condition regardless.
Question about that.
Yes.
Is my smoky eyes considered casting a spell? Is it just using eye bite, or is it allowing me to cast eye bite?
I will look that up.
If my memory recalls me, I think it said you can cast eye bite, but I might be wrong.
Yeah, I've got to look that up. But
It is important.
It is
Yeah.
important.
Because otherwise,
It is a supernatural gift, parentheses, charm. Additionally, you can cast the spell
Okay.
Eyebite as an action.
Thank you.
I
Is
have-
everyone proficient with their own unarmed strikes?
Yes.
You lose proficiency.
In weapons.
Weapons.
All weapon and skill proficiencies. That's fair. That's fair. I'd allow it.
Okay. So. Blah, 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 blah.
Lorelei made the save, so Lorelei.
Lorelei didn't get hit, so Lorelei
Right.
doesn't give a fuck. And
Oh, right,
Lorelei
you
is
weren't
not
in the
going
room.
in the room.
Right.
Lorelei's standing in this doorway, safe. She is, however, you know what's stupid? They changed wands in the 2024, so I can't just expend 6 charges of my magic missile wand anymore. I can only expend up to 3 charges of my magic missile wand.
That's dumb.
I'm actually a fan of that.
I hate it.
Mhm.
I hate it. I hate it. Okay, anyway. I'm just gonna cast. This is so fucked. I think I am gonna use 3 charges of the wand to make sure that I actually hit.
Which creature? Which creature?
The Eater of Knowledge.
Okay.
And I just want to make sure this doesn't read weird. Blah blah blah. Level 1, so for every additional. Okay. God, I have too many fucking things open. God.
All of the tabs.
Truly. Okay.
Get 3
So-
monitors, nerds.
Magic missile only shoots 1 dart.
3 per
First
one
level,
charge.
cast 3. So if you're using 3 charges, you're going to get 5 darts. 5d4 plus 5.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Plus
And then,
4 more.
yeah.
5 more.
It gave it +1 already.
Yeah.
Then I'm
so plus
wrong.
4.
4 more to Eater of Knowledge.
Yep. And that's my whole turn.
Whole ass turn. With
Uh-huh,
Radish and everything.
Yep.
Kill!
Radish can only do one thing. And
Ah,
that's fine.
I felt rather useless this fight. I'm gonna scoot down next to the knowledge guy.
No,
on my
you're not.
turn. Oh, right, I'm
Mm.
grappled.
0.
Motherfucker!
Zero movement.
If I could have cast 6 levels of magic missile, I would have.
What a day to not have any teleportation spells of literally any kind.
Do you have any
Wait,
damage spells?
Wait, no,
of
I
any
do.
kind?
I was trying to line up a lightning bolt. Is what I was trying to do. Do I have a teleportation spell?
Did Gil not get hit by the big nasty breath?
No, I'm 15 feet in the air, so it went under me. Unless Scott says otherwise.
It was a lateral cone?
No, it should have hit you. I just couldn't see with the stacking. I didn't target you.
Yeah, I didn't get targeted, so if you want to hit me with that nasty stank shit, go ahead.
Yeah, I would have. Hold on.
I might be down and out. Who knows? This might be payback for Vor's turn.
Hold on. It might be. The save is a con save. DC
Con
16.
Hell yeah.
I'm fine.
So
Damage though,
16
buddy.
poison.
16 poison damage.
I have to do that
And that would-
manually.
That would be 16 wounds because that was before you got the temps.
Okay. So then I would be at 38 wounds.
Sounds about right.
Ouch.
But then 7 temps came back, and now we're solid.
Okay, now we're right as rain. I am grappled. Can't do what I wanted to do. Forgot I was grappled this whole time. Motherfucker. I'm I'm just gonna
Motherfuck,
cast a
motherfuck,
fifth level,
motherfuck.
just like my friend before me. 5th level magic missile.
All
Do
right.
you two have a wand?
No,
Nope.
that's just coming raw.
Oh,
He's
just
raw dogging it right out of his pointer finger.
I'm pissed off.
It's level so 7d4 plus 7.
Yeah. 2 of those are going for the Eater of Knowledge, and then 5 of those are going for our other friend.
Oh,
So, splitting
so
them up a
rolling
little
separately.
bit. So, I select him, control click. Is he selected?
You want to roll them individually because it's +1 each time.
Yes.
So just
I'm
roll them individually.
You are selecting the Eater of Knowledge.
Okay, cool. That's what I was trying to confirm. I then grab 2d4, and this will be +2. I should have... Oops. Okay. There we go. So 6 on the Eater of Knowledge. Watch him be up with 1 hit point.
no.
Oh,
God.
Well, that's fine. Someone else will handle it, I guess. And then...
Not until he goes again.
He's literally
Well, that's going to be fun for me, isn't it?
It is. It is. It's going to be real fun.
And then I can't do anything right. Get shot, you stupid fucking elephant. 14 force damage to the elephant.
Got
Gil
it.
is malfunctioning right now.
All right.
That's my turn. That's all I got.
Hmm.
Eat my brain, you slimy bitch.
Well, he can't eat your brain if you save on the intelligence save. You have to fail that the previous round for him to eat your brain.
Well, that's not gonna happen.
However, he will slam the fuck out of you twice again.
Ow.
He's gotta ask for consent for that.
Yeah.
No, he don't.
I need some incense
No, he actually
first.
don't.
not this guy.
Eater of knowledge. They called me the same thing in high school.
That was not a flex. They were bullying you.
That hits. Even with,
That's
I don't know why he had disadvantage.
because something happened to me, I guess.
No.
I don't see it.
I'm poisoned. I'm poisoned. I have that.
Oh.
I have that effect.
Oh, because he got hit in the cone.
But it still hits.
He's a goofy
Well, thank God you
goober.
made your save. Otherwise, you wouldn't have been able to cast anything.
Ooh,
Second
I'm
attack.
fine.
Well, that ate all your temps.
I'm not fine. That hits. Or wait. Well,
Wait,
mage
what?
armor is a 13, right?
Could be base
Then it-
13, yeah.
Then it just misses, and I know what I was at before I got hit with that final one.
Okay.
Yeah, 5 hit points.
Yeah, I'm not looking great, but I'm still alive. Unless he's going to try and eat my brain again.
He can't. He's got to hit with both attacks, and you have to fail the save. So, if that second one missed, you're fine.
I'm safe.
So,
On Ace, will do it.
Think of what is best use of my resources. Elephant, there's only room for one of us. Charisma saving throw. You fail. You are banished, Elephant.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
hold on.
The elephant with
He rolled.
anti-banishment.
Okay, he did roll with advantage. I'm just double checking.
Yep.
Oh, reflection.
Count as
No
well.
reflection would be crazy. With that, I'm not going to take any chances on if this guy has reach or not. I'm just going to sit here and concentrate. I will lose my shield of faith, so I will no longer have my 2 armor class.
Galen.
I'm gonna sigh and true strike.
Awesome.
Actually, Kalishuk is no longer restrained and grappled then.
Yep.
I am not true striking. I can't cast spells.
Correct.
I am unarmed striking. I am kicking this guy.
Hit him with a wet napkin and he'd die. Oh.
Misses with a 1 because you're poisoned.
And then I will give Vora Bardic Inspiration. And as part of that action, I'm gonna kick him again.
Do it.
15.
That will hit. And that kills him dead.
Yeah.
Ooh.
When we are out of initiative.
I'm gonna be sure to wait the full minute. I'm not going to do anything until it is done.
Okay. So, as you are out of initiative, you notice. Where is it? There's that. There's that. There's that.
We noticed there were lots of gems everywhere.
The walls are covered in geometric patterns formed by gemstones. And there is a desk and chair in the room.
Is Gil still unconscious?
Oh, I'm okay actually.
Okay. Oh, right. You didn't ever.
I'm very hurt, but I'm okay.
Once my minute is up of concentrating, I'm going to start casting Prayer of Healing.
It takes. Nope. Okay, so that's at least 6 rounds. I'm still this poisoned.
Here's what I'd like to do since I'm giant size. I'm going to flip that desk over. In case it's trapped, I'm just going to flip it over, tumble it, and try to smash it up.
I would also.
Okay.
I would like.
Give me a strength check. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. Vora?
Oh, I was just going to use self-restoration and remove the poison condition.
$19.
Yeah, you flip the desk, no problem. Books and pieces of paper and normal like desk type stuff come flying out of it, all over, spill out all over the room, including
Bodies. What?
Skulls.
2 cards.
I will pick them up
Oh,
and I will hand
Well,
them
they're all-
to. I'll give one to Gil and one to Kalen, I guess. Whoever is the. No, Kalen doesn't.
You
use
look at them
magic.
to decide which ones you're giving to who. Or you just
Okay.
name them?
Sure. What do they look like?
All right, let's pull the images up.
I see cards.
Also, which 5 people are you choosing for Prayer of Healing?
I
yeah.
don't need it.
Cool, not her.
There's
I don't
5
think I
left.
need it either. Oh.
One of the
Radish
cards
doesn't
looks
need
like
it.
this.
Ooh, that's a pretty one. I'll give that to Kalen.
I'm gonna choose everyone but Lorelei because the other one's glitching.
That's
I like
horrifying.
This card.
Yeah, well,
Thank
that
you
one
for
goes to
giving
Gil.
this to me. How very
You were-
interesting.
So
Wasn't it
if he's
you saying
casting
you
Prayer
wanted
of Healing
fire?
on me, I get the effects of an immediate short rest. Using that short rest, I would like to identify that card.
I would also like to identify my card with the same short rest.
Fantastic.
I'm
Can I have my
also-
2d8 healing?
Yes, before I actually do I'm going to use one of my channel divinity uses to heal Gil some extra hit points, because I will get that back on the full drive.
I appreciate that greatly.
I just have to figure out how much hit points you get.
So who has the rogue card?
I do.
When you hit a target with a weapon attack while holding this card, you can deal an extra 66 force damage to that target. Once this is used, it can't be used until the next time.
That's pretty good.
That's awesome.
Pretty good.
And flames?
A free sneak attack, yeah.
Flames! You can use this card to summon a devil. The card is attuned to a specific devil with a challenge rating of 8 or lower. As an action, you can hold this card aloft and summon that devil, which appears in an unoccupied space you can see within 30 feet of you. The devil is initially unfriendly towards you and your companions. Roll initiative for the devil, which has its own turns. The DM has the creature's stat block. On each of your turns, you can issue a verbal command to the devil, no action required by you, and as long as you are holding this card, the devil obeys your commands. Otherwise, it is under the DM's control and acts according to its nature. It might attack you if it thinks it can prevail, or try to tempt you to undertake an evil act in exchange for further services. After 1 minute, or when the devil's hit points drop to 0, the devil returns to the lower planes. Once this property is used, it can't be used again until the next dawn.
I like this card. I like this card a lot. I have a lot of dimensional shifting and pulling in my cards.
I have a lot of bread soup.
Can we steal any of the gems that are encrusting this place, or are they like part of the room?
So you look at the gems.
Mm-hmm.
They're all sorts of different sizes in this. This whole room is like a mosaic of gems. And as you look at the first one and see if you can take it, you realize there's something inside that gem.
Oh, shit. Before I do anything, I'm looking at all of them. Is there some little moat inside each one?
It's not really a moat. You actually see the details of creatures.
Asol, quickly. There are creatures trapped within these gems. All of them.
Is this the prison?
Oh, maybe.
We could find our bodies in some of these
Everyone
gems.
heals 14 points while I finish my prayer. And now you can roll hit dice if you would like. Gil, you heal an extra 7.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna wander around and start looking for any gems that look like me.
I will
Yeah.
go and investigate the little gems.
Yeah, I
Okay.
call everybody's attention over there. This is crazy.
So you do see gems all over the place. Everybody's looking and seeing gems with creatures inside them. Some of them are beasts, some of them are humanoids, etc., etc. Like, there are creatures you've never seen before. There's some creatures that you're familiar with from your homeworld, etc., etc. And give me investigation checks to see if you find yourselves.
If anyone would like to help me, I've got one hella investigation.
Oh,
I will
fuck.
help you, because mine's terrible.
I rolled off and I got a natural 1.
Okay.
Why do I have a disadvantage?
You're poisoned.
No, I
Oh,
dropped
you
it.
gotta take poisoned off of you.
I don't know how to
It's
take
just
it off.
because you still have the poison.
I'll take it off.
I don't
One
know how to
second.
take it
Gil
off.
got
Sorry.
a 27.
I have to do it. Give me a second.
I think I found it.
Okay, it's off you.
Do you want me to roll again?
So,
Yeah.
go ahead and roll again. Yep.
Ha!
Nice.
Nice. So, Gil is the
Beautiful.
first one to find himself. Gil,
We found yourself.
Gil, you find yourself. However, what does this version of yourself look like?
You see a moderately younger, but not so much younger than he is now, similar looking version of Gil that looks almost a little more like color drained, if that makes any sense. A little wobbly. He seems off, almost in a similar way to the dragon we keep interacting with, just slightly back and forth. And his robes are a lot simpler. They're a lot less metal, but he still has the bits and bobs as a part of his shoulder pauldrons and horn adornments. But he seems a lot more elegantly refined, like interlaced workings and incredibly intricate stud work and et cetera, with very sleek looking robes. It's a weird mirror to what he looks like now.
And what do you do? What does this, not the new guild, but what do you do?
I grab the gem. And
It's built into the wall. It's like part of a mosaic.
I'm just going to tap it with my cane and go, what the hell? And just smash it with my staff.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh, God.
Drop guild eyes.
Man. Wow.
All right, everybody. We are Dicey Decisions. This is our Twist of Fate campaign. We will see exactly the repercussions of that smash of the gem next session. Look forward to it. We play every Friday night here on our Twitch channel. We also have our Zeros to Heroes campaign run by our very own Jack on Monday nights. So come check that out. And otherwise, we will see you on the flip side.
Have a good nuts.
Well done, everybody.
Yeah.